Okay, so we are live, okay, and I think everything is perfect. Let me know just if who just anybody who's just watching the stream, just let me know in the comment section if my voice quality and my video quality is everything clear because today we have finally decided to doing a DSA from scratch and we have not getting from as a uh, legendary person just like he एक बार में बैठेंगे and we have to master the entire DSA. So we have just basically focusing on the necessary important questions according to interview prep. Okay. And once we are comfortable in that, then we focusing on what we have then we are focusing on the advanced concept. Okay. And if you have a question that key at which resources I used in okay, which resources I used to preparing a DSS. So I created a separate uh, Claude board where I can just give me a 50-day DSA roadmap. Okay. So first we have discussed that, and then we have and then we have moving to start the DSA. Okay. And if you are excited about starting a DSA, so let me know in the comment section. Okay, by the way, I'm not so good. I'm just giving if I want to give me myself in a DSA, so I will just give only 2 out of 10. But whenever that streaming will be finished with day 50 or day 50, we have just expected day 50. If day 50 will be lessing, then we have extend, but we have need to focusing on covering a most important topic in the DSA. Okay, in the next 50 days. Okay, so if you are a person who's just watching me a first time, so let's I just introduce myself. My name is Naman Yadav, and I'm a final year BC student who just learn in public. And I will be not go and I'm not go live for the last 1 week. And the simple reason is just like I have an interview and I prep hard, but I still got rejected in the final round because the thing is just I have not able to solve a DP question that I have already mentioned in that my video. Okay, so now we have just thought ki DSA is mandatory. Okay? If you have to crack an interview and if I have to crack an interview, DSA is mandatory. Not a basic, just like you need to solve at least a medium type of question in the lead code, but we don't focusing on lead code yet. We focus on lead code once we have enough in the DSA. So first thing before starting that simulation, I will be just tell that I am also doing a munch tag that are also that covered and completed. And with that the DSA, I will also building that project. But if we have go live on the DSA or a project, I will be all day will be I'm streaming, so the productivity will be reducing. So that's why I'm just choosing only DSA in that stream. Okay, so I will be spending 1 to 2 hours every single day to just focusing. So let's just moving to the resources that I have prepared that I given by a Claude. Okay, so here is my Claude, and I will just show you that Claude will be prepare a 50-day DSA plan for me for interview preparation. So you can see that I will simply go to there, and you can simply see that I will just give her that prompt. I create a 50-day DSA roadmap from zero to hero in a structured manner, like I am completely in structured manner and necessary important thing according to 80-20 rule with every single day systematic plan, every single day plan for beginner to interview ready for I use a CPP for DSA and I spend only 90 minutes a day. Okay, I spend 90 minutes only a day because they will be creating so many content, and if I just focusing on that structure, so they will give me a lot, and I think it will be not humanly practical to cover entire that topic in the 1 to 2 hours because the structure before using this I spend only 90 minutes they will be give me the content about 8 hours. Like I think if I have to just start and finish that topic, they will taking a more than 8 hours to cover that topic. So that's why I'm giving I spend only 90 minutes at it. Okay. So here you can see that it created a comprehensive 50-day DSA roadmap, and it will be a everyday a clean time split, a theory and a practice. And we I just focusing on C++ focus. Okay, use STL vector map priority queue through 80-20 optimization, focusing on pattern that appear in the 80% of the interview. Okay. So first thing, I just tell you that thing. I am a merge developer, so you already know that I'm good in JavaScript, but I'm not so much good in C++. I will be practicing C++. I'm already done C++ before, but I think we have need to take time, 1 to 2 days to be uh, friendly in C++. Okay, so that's if we have facing that problem, then we can solve it. Okay, so you can simply say it in the day 1 to day 10, it will be focusing on foundation, a array, STL, a two pointer, a sliding window, or a binary search. Okay, in day 11 to 25, they will be focusing on core data structure, a recursion, linked list, tag, tree, graph, and heap. Okay, like heap, जो है वो I think it's a very difficult topic, and heap will be not covered in a few days. But I will just focusing and try to cover it. Take and if we have facing any problem in you are watching that also streaming session, so you can just simply let me know the any decision. You can just simply write the in the chat. Okay, chat. So if anybody who's a chat who are live, just let me know the comment section. If you are a person who's just doing a DSA or you are already started, just let me know in the comment section. Did you are a person who just already started a DSA or you are just still thinking, should I need to start DSA or not? If yes, just let me know in the comment chat. I don't know a single thing about coding, so how I start to be able to start? Just tell me important things. ठीक है? If you are not, if you, I don't know a single thing. Okay, if you don't know a single thing about coding, so I just want कि you have to focusing on a basic programming language. Okay, so I think if you are completely fresh and completely new, I will prefer you choose Python or C++. By the way, C++ is a code if you have to learning a OOPS concept, and if you go in depth in a programming. ठीक है, if you want कि I will be starting a programming in that like way कि I already know something. ठीक है, क्योंकि Python में the syntax will be easy and it will be a completely English language. ठीक है, so if you are good in English, that you can good logic, so you can start with a Python. But according to my suggestion, I think you need to focusing on a C++ or Java. I can prefer you Java if you are completely new. So just focusing on C++ or a Python. ठीक है, C++ और Python choose कर सकते हैं, and you can also jump to the JS. ठीक है, in three language. And if you start from the completely new, you not need to just focusing on how to create a variable, how to perform operation of if else operator, conditional operator. And if you are still wondering ki from where I can start, you can simply go to that any AI tools, even a chat GPT or a Claude. You can just simply go and just write the prompt how I can start a coding from scratch if I'm completely new. Okay. You just need to write this prompt and they will give you a entire plan how you can implement and how you can learning a development or a coding anything. Okay. So you can just simply, and if you are a person who just learning coding and they don't have a great network like me too, I don't have a so much great network, so I will be creating this Discord server, so you can simply join that server and make a community. I will just try to make a community where all developer or all coder can contribute and talk to each other and just make the opportunity so everyone that great opportunity. Okay, that's it. So I just simply the here is that Discord server, and if you have any question, let me just simply go to that in your chat, or even you can just ask me in the Discord server. I will be reply almost every chat. Okay, so now just move to there this roadmap. And this is a day 26 cycle already, just like they will focusing on advanced pattern, DP, greedy, backtracking, advanced graph. And I would just like, did you, if you are just watching that chat, did you really think that they will give the suggestion of cover a DSA in the 50 days and they will be just talking about greedy, backtracking and advanced graph topic? Should it is a humanly possible to cover this data structure in the next 50 days? Do you really think that it is humanly or practical possible to cover a DSA in the next 50 days? If you are, if you know that, just let me know in the comment. Do you really feel that? Hello, brother. Can I get a chance from a doubt solving of DSA question for you? I will be doing it for free. Okay, hello, brother. Can I get a chance for doubt solve? Yeah, bro. If you have helped me for solving a DSA, it's a very. I'm great. I'm glad you can help me just like you. तुम मेरी मदद कर सकते हो. and it's amazing by the way, ठीक है. By the way, I'm today from I'm starting from scratch, so I don't think कि आज से मतलब कुछ ऐसे क्वेश्चन आएंगे जो you need to I need help, but of course you can just, if you have a chance you can help me, ठीक है, to solving a DSA question, ठीक है. And if you have, if you are you doing a DSA yet, or you have already मतलब DSA को, if I have give you a chance की, can you just rate yourself, how much you rate yourself in the DSA out of 10, just tell me, ठीक है. So here it is, a 50-day DSA roadmap, a complete DSA roadmap, and this is, you can see that this is exactly, this is an honey. Okay, this is an exactly honey that I need to finish in the next 50 days. Okay, and by the way, okay, should we okay, and can you just tell me that key, they will be created a plan on the basis of 50 days. Should I have to make extend it? Okay, bro. With Sam, you are what bro, if I have to suggest my which semester and are your what your college year? देखो, I will my college tier is just like 10 or 100, ठीक है. I will not say कि a tier 3 or tier 4 college, ठीक है. I am doing a BCA. I'm not a BTech student. I'm a BCA student, and I'm doing a BCA from distance college, ठीक है. Because when I just giving an exam and I don't getting a good college, good BCA college, so that's why I will thought कि regular करने से बढ़िया distance से कर लेते हैं, then उसके साथ skill पे focus करेंगे. But you already know that कि ऐसा होता नहीं है most of the time, so that's the reason. By the way, I have just good in MERN stack and the development, but I am a very dumb person in our DSA, ठीक है. So that's why I am rejected in the last interview. If you are new, if you are already my subscriber, you already know that I will be posting that video, ठीक है. And code you career is just like you giving a 9 out of 10, so that's mean you are god in DSA. So can you just give me your lead code ID so I can just follow you? If you have a good in DSA, that's, can you just join my Discord server and can you just chat with me the best, what is the best and exactly a good way to mastering a DSA? And I think if you have just telling the 9 out of 10, so I think you are already placed person, or are you a student? I am in fourth sem and solving DSEQ from the first sem, and I just wanted to solve for you to boost my communication and confidence. Okay. Okay, so you are also a person who has not good in communication. By the way, I have a very bad communicator, ठीक है, but I am just still trying to speak in this streaming, ठीक है. If you are just watching the streaming, just let me know in the comment section how was my English. Did you understand that my English? If you understand my English, that means I think I can rate myself कि I am an average in speaking English, ठीक है. If you understand that, let me know that, because I will be just, someone will just tell me that you just need to speak English, just don't focus on grammar. So that's why I'm just speak and speak. Okay, so you are a completely student and you are fourth sem and you are just doing a DSA from a first sem, bro. You are just amazing. Okay, you are not an average, because an average student mentality guy just like me or most of the, they will be focusing on, I will be covering a DSO development in the last year, and the starting year they will be just wasting and time and just chill, and you are just doing the right decision. Okay, so that's amazing. Okay, and you can just, I would just want you to, you can just join the Discord server and let me know the ki how was you preparing for your DSA, okay? Because I think if you are, yes, I'm improving phase. Okay, you are just in your improving phase now. So bro, I think you need to also focusing on just speak during, just choose any method where you can just talk. That's it. Okay? Because I will just think ki communication is very important, ठीक है. If you are in any job, communication is very important, because without communication skill, I think you are not grabbing the so much opportunities or a good opportunities if you are lacking in while speaking in the communicating, just like while communicating, ठीक है. So ठीक है, so it's creating as a C++ STL, a part one time split. So first day I in the first part they will just, I need to focusing on C++ STL, and the second is C++ STL part 2, and time and space complexity, okay, and 15-minute analysis and two pointer technique, okay. And they will be just self solving the five question in the 90 minute. It is humanly not possible, bro. I will be just spending a 20 to 30 minutes if I have one problem. How I can just completing a theory or a practice as well. Sliding window, okay. Sliding window will be just covered. Should I need to extend the days? Should I need to extend the days? Should I, bro? If you are just like you already completed a DSA, so it will be creating a, a 50-day roadmap. And I think just like by Claude, they will be creating a very extreme plan. So should I just need to extend that plan, or it's good, by the way? By the way, 50 days is not so much, but it will be creating an entire, it cover all DSA. Sliding window part 1 and a bit sliding window part 2 and prefix some binary search or binary search application or just like week 1 take care assessment and recursion basics. So I think I just creating that prompt to start teaching me from a day one and like a teacher and explain everything in a simple, in a very simple, friendly, beginner friendly way with example. Assume I have a zero knowledge and guide me step by step. Okay. If you have to just study with the help of an AI tool, so you can just give me that type of prompt, so they will just teach you in a very simple and easy manner. Okay. And by the way, I think you have already joined the Discord server, so I can just talk to you after that streaming. Okay. So, okay. I am in 12th, like passing this year, and I am getting a college. So, what course I should go for? And I, if you have not going in the, if I'm not going in the college, let's say less that year to college. So, should I for BSc or go for open college? तो देखो ओपन कॉलेज ना बेटर ऑप्शन है समटाइम्स ठीक है अगर तुम्हें बेस्ट कॉलेज नहीं मिल रहा सो आई थिंक ओपन कॉलेज इज बैड ठीक है अगर अच्छा कॉलेज नहीं मिला तुम्हें ठीक है बाकी बाय इफ यू हैव डूइंग एनी टेक्निकल स्किल्स फ्रॉम अ डिस्टेंस कॉलेज सो उसके एक एडवांटेज भी है कि ना मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम यू विल बी स्ट्रगलिंग ठीक है you will be struggling to getting interview or internship because most of the time if you are studying from distance college your resume will be not getting shortlisted so I think you have to prefer a regular college ठीक है that's help you to improve your communications or your network ठीक है bro can you help me choose one 50 day is a big commitment I suggest you keep it 55 20 days okay so it will be giving a 50 days commitment is a very no 50 days commitment is great ठीक है I will be just like I believe in myself if I'm document if I'm commenting if I just like कि commitment अगर मैं करता हूँ if in the public so that's mean so many people are watching me if I fail that's the same for me so that's why I'm just choosing the commitment and go live ठीक है if I'm not go live and commitment to myself if I fail I think no one will be here to watch me but if I'm just go live so many I have a community that watch me to just like "Ki, what are you doing bro you are just here to just motivate anybody anyone you are just and you are still just breaking your consistency and commitment so it's okay but just like key commitment from a basic to mid level so I think I just you are a great idea if I just need to convert that prompt of 50 days USA more completely in structure this is an important thing and every single day for a beginner ready okay okay, DSA from 0 to just like 0 to मीडियम लेवल ठीक है 0 टू मीडियम लेवल आई थिंक इट्स अ बेस्ट ठीक है क्योंकि अगर हार्ड तक जाएंगे तो इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल ठीक है डीएसए करने में मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम लोगों को लग जाता है साल लग जाता है जस्ट लाइक साल एंड आई विल बी जस्ट कवर द 50 डेज सो आई थिंक आई जस्ट नीड टू एक्सटेंड इट ठीक है भाई इग्नोर मत करो ना हाँ ब्रो बोलो बोलो ब्रो कैन यू हेल्प मी फॉर चूज वन या जस्ट फ्रॉम चूजिंग वन क्या चूज करना है ब्रो क्या चूज करना है फर्स्ट थिंग ये बताओ पहले व्हाट आर यू चूजिंग क्या चूज कर रहे हो चैट में भाई एक काम करो इसको चूज करने में हेल्प करा देना बाय द वे ऋषभ करो फिर आई वांट स्टार्ट माय डीएसए इन आई एम रियली एक्साइटेड ओके Kunal beats you are really excited hey even will we will try if we have someone will us cause it's not a great pressure that's I think that's great okay like we have been saying start small just build consistency okay so start small and build consistency so that's by the way this is that a very great advice ठीक है if anyone who's just watching the streaming and chat so this is a great advice कि ना if you have to start anything just start small and be consistent ठीक है just focusing on consistency not intensity and so I think 50 days DSA roadmap zero to medium in a structured manner like I'm committed to in a structured manner systematic plan every single day from beginner to interview ready and I use a CP ठीक है so I will just creating another 50-day DSA roadmap by Claude and let's see what it will be created ठीक है Yeah, yeah, even we will try if we have someone will ask the question. Okay. So if you have just build a consistency, so just I creating a Discord server, just join it, and I will creating another chat template where I just start a 50-day DSA challenge. Okay. And I just want ki who's anybody who just watching that streaming session, just join that Discord server and just doing a DSA and share your progress. Okay. And just mention, don't you don't need to write a very lengthy message. You just need to write I am starting a DSA plan, and day one day two just like mark karte raho. So that's you can documenting and you can just track your progress. And if you are failed, that's just don't worry. Okay, just make a momentum. Okay, first you don't need to just like okay. And by कौन सी year में हो? I'm in my final year. I'm in my sixth semester. I'm in my sixth semester. Okay, so it's will creating a 50-day DSA roadmap from C++ with ओके सो मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट ठीक है लेट्स देखते हैं कि हाउ इट्स वाज क्रिएट ठीक है by the way is anybody who's just watching that streaming session is my voice quality and my video quality is clear because most of the time we have facing an internet issue so sometime a buffering so it's my voice okay ठीक है do you have Claude or it's the free version it's a free version bro like कि Claude का अगर है ना paid version so just like I think everything will be run so smooth ठीक है if you just like कि क्लाउड इज अ गॉड है ठीक है अगर तुम देखोगे ना अगर एआई की एआई बेस्ट एआई टूल्स में सो आई थिंक चैट जीपीटी चेक कर लो जेमिनाई चेक कर लो वो कर लो क्या था जस्ट लाइक काफी सारे मतलब बट आई थिंक क्लाउड इज द बेस्ट ठीक है क्लाउड इज द बेस्ट टूल बेस्ट एआई टूल फॉर एवरीथिंग क्लाउड कोड इज द if you are a tech student and you use a cloud code you already know that कि क्लाउड कोड क्या चीज है ठीक है व्हाट्स टेकिंग सो मच टाइम एंड अभी रिसेंटली मैंने एक वो भी किया था आई विल बी क्रिएटिंग माय रिज्यूमे एंड आई विल बी कनेक्टिंग अ एपीआई विद माय क्लाउड सो दैट विल बी हेल्प मी टू filtering the job role according to my resume or my skills so that's a very great thing आई मुझे अच्छी लगी एंड ये मैंने 2 दिन पहले ट्राई करा था एंड दैट्स इट्स अमेजिंग यू ऑलरेडी नो दैट इफ यू नो दैट कि हाउ यू कैन यूज द एपीआई टू filtering a job or an internship according to your resume. That's an amazing. By the way, I will be what that steps in Claude. Okay, I will just getting a call. Just wait a few seconds. Okay, I will be just getting a call and I'll just wait a 1 minute. I will be just back soon. Just wait. Okay, so I am back. Just like I want to tell you, कि sometimes whenever you have getting a call from unknown number, so most of the time I was think कि there will be a call for my HR and they are just hiring for any job role. ठीक है कि I will be apply so much daily. ठीक है I will just apply 20 or 30 application every single day. ठीक है I will be just apply or 20 and 30 application every single day and most of the time I have just getting any call from a spam or a unsafe number. I will be just thought कि there is a so chance कि HR का call होगा but most of the time they will be getting from a call from insurance company or a sales company or a someone a spam call. ठीक है अभी भी कॉल आया था एड्स फ्रॉम अननोन नंबर एंड वो जस्ट थॉट कि कुछ एचआर वगैरह का हो बट नहीं is anybody who just laid that thing ठीक है okay by the way we have getting so many chat अभी हमने start भी नहीं किया अभी 24 minutes is already gone and I am even not starting a DSA. थोड़ा इसके बाद करते हैं, बाय द वे, ठीक है, फर्स्ट डे है। सो आई विल जस्ट एक्साइटेड कि थोड़ा देखते हैं कौन कौन है, सो देन वी कैन jump, ठीक है। Claude is at the top at the almost everything, but in deep research, it's Gemini. Okay. By the way, I'm using only Gemini for image generation, but I don't use Gemini so much. ठीक है। एंड भाई जॉब के लिए डीएसए आना जरूरी है ब्रो। डीएसए, आई विल बी रिजेक्टेड इन द फाइनल राउंड बिकॉज ऑफ डीएसए, सो इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट। ठीक है, आई विल बी रिजेक्टेड इन माय फोर्थ राउंड, आई विल बी कवर्ड द थ्री ऑल राउंड that will be completely from full stack development, and I'm rejected in the last round because the manager will asking me a question of DP, and I never doing a DSA. I will just thought कि they will be giving a question regarding array or a string or just reverse it or any basic question because I will be a completely fresher. So I just thought कि they don't asking me question, but as an entry level they just asked me a DP question. DP question or a two pointer variable, but I don't see कि DP question तुम उसको you can arrow, तुम उसको array से भी कर सकते हो, but I'm still not able to solve that question. And if you just want ki you need that question, I will be already upload and make a video of that entire where I just give that question. So if you want to solve it, just watch that video, and in the mid video I will be just mention the question, so tum kar sakte ho, theek hai। And what are you like learning in AI to make a resume better? Like it's a trend to learn something in AI? नहीं, एआई जस्ट लाइक कि इफ यू डोंट यूज एआई, सो दैट्स मीन कि एआई यूज करोगे ना, तुम्हारा माइंड थोड़ा क्रिएटिव रहेगा, ठीक है। बिकॉज रोज बहुत सारे एआई टूल्स आते हैं, एंड जस्ट लाइक कि इफ आई एम दैट इंटरव्यू, ठीक है, मैं तुम्हें अपना अपना इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस बताऊं। सो हुआ ऐसा था कि ना, like it's off campus, no, it's not a off camp, yeah, it's a off campus placement। I am getting a referral from I getting a referral, bro। I'm getting a referral from my friend to friend, mutual friend, ठीक है, like थ्री चेन बनी थी, ठीक है। It's a टॉप ग्राफ। देखो ये है क्या बोलो, ये है पेरेंट चाइल्ड ग्रैंड चाइल्ड, तो मुझे ग्रैंड चाइल्ड की वजह से रेफरल मिला था मुझे, दैट्स इट, ठीक है, इसकी वजह से। एंड आई गॉट रिजेक्टेड, एंड बिकॉज जस्ट हुआ क्या था, आई वाज selected in the most rounds of interview as a front end, as a full stack developer, but in end they just talking ki na, I have just focusing on a space complexity, how we can just manage data in a structured and a good manner। So उस समय हुआ exactly क्या कि I will be just preparing for a DSA and not focusing on development। So वहाँ पे मतलब मेरे पास अच्छे खासे, मतलब आई कैन, मैं बोलूँगा तो मेरा जवाब भी नहीं था मैं देने के लिए, मतलब ठीक ठाक। एंड दे जस्ट टेल कि ये जो तुम बता रहे हो कि डेवलपमेंट का, वी कैन ऑल्सो डन दिस ऑल थिंग्स बाय अ क्लॉड एआई। सो हमें एक ऐसा बंदा चाहिए जो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर हो। मैं कहा आई थिंक आई टोटली एग्री, बट प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर भी तो हो, लेकिन यार डेवलपमेंट अच्छी करी, बट डीएसए के चक्कर में रिजेक्ट हुआ। सो डीएसए भी जरूरी है, सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम की बंदा एक हफ्ते से गायब है, एंड दे जस्ट स्टार्टिंग गो लाइव एंड जस्ट टेल कि आज से डीएसए का 50 डे चैलेंज देते हैं। यही रीजन है बस, और क्या है, बाकी रीजन तुम्हें देखना है तो वीडियो में है ही मेंशन ऑलरेडी, ठीक है। सो शुड आई जस्ट नीड टू चेक दैट इज डीएसए ओके। इट विल बी अ क्रिएटेड अ completely 50 days DSA roadmap tailored for C++ 90-minute daily, and I just need to, it's a 50-day DSA roadmap, ठीक है। And let's check that what is the topic cover: array string hashing or sorting, binary search, recursion, battering, bit manipulation, greedy, linked, stack queue, and dynamic program and graph and final practice। Okay, so now this plan is amazing because it will be not focusing on a heavy concept, ठीक है। इसने अभी हीप को भी रिमूव कर दिया यहाँ से, एंड ठीक है, हीप का थोड़ा रिमूव कर दिया, लिंक लिस्ट है, ठीक है। एंड इट इज एन कंप्लीटली 50 डेज सी प्लस प्लस नेटिव फॉर नेटिव फोकसिंग ऑन अ मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट, ठीक है। एंड आफ्टर क्रिएटिंग कंप्लीटली 50 डेज, हियर्स व्हाट इज मेक अ प्रैक्टिस यू नीड, और थ्योरी प्रैक्टिस, ठीक है, फोकसिंग ऑन 20% ऑफ टॉपिक एरे 30, ठीक है, डीपी एंड लिंक। So okay, zero to interview start from absolutely basic and with mock interviews, okay। So it includes specific problem, key concept, and C++ person to document, including success metric, pro tips, and emergency protocol for when you start। Okay, so that's I think that's amazing, ठीक है। So let's क्या करते हैं now, just now start from day one, and start from day one, teach me like teach I am completely new, ठीक है। And I think that will be an easy with step by step, okay। So here it is, and now let's see what will be it giving the output. Okay, because I think this plan is enough. Okay, if I just focusing on changing plan, so क्या ही काम होगा थोड़ा बहुत अगर if we have facing any issue तो हम काम करेंगे. I bought a course from अपना college. Oh, you have brought a course from Apna college. That's amazing, bro. If you have a purchase a course from Apna college, so just don't distracted by another course. ठीक है, ये चीज समझ लेना. एक कोर्स लिया, उसी पे फोकस करना है. ठीक है, ज्यादा कोर्स में भटकना मत. बहुत अच्छा. वैसे बाय द वे मैंने काफी अच्छे खासे रिव्यू सुने अपना कॉलेज के. बट अपना कॉलेज का कोर्स तब लेना जब तुम्हारे पास टाइम हो, क्योंकि कोर्स बहुत लेंथी होते हैं उनके. ठीक है, बाकी अच्छे से समझ भी आता है. सिग्मा कोर्स काफी अच्छा है. रेटिंग उसकी काफी अच्छी है. अभी शायद इजी स्निपेट भी तो कर रहा था उसका ऐड कि अपना कॉलेज का वो ले लो काफी अच्छा है अपनी तरफ से. तो बाकी मैंने भी सुना है ठीक ठाक है अच्छा है मतलब. तो यू कैन जस्ट योर इन्वेस्टमेंट इज ग्रेट. ठीक है. ठीक है. सो हियर इट इज एंड दिस इज अ पार्ट डे वन. ठीक है. अंडरस्टैंडिंग वेबसाइट. ठीक है. और जस्ट लाइक ये काम करते हैं पहले सी प्लस प्लस का ना एक फोल्डर सेटअप करते हैं कंप्लीटली. ठीक है. एंड उसके अंदर डे वन के अकॉर्डिंग सब एडजस्ट करेंगे. ठीक है. ठीक है. फीस का मैंने ज्यादा तो explain नहीं, थोड़ा छोटा कर दूं क्या? ओके अब ठीक है. And just creating a completely new folder. I think we don't need a Chrome right now. So close करते हैं and I'm creating a completely new folder from a DSA CPP. ठीक है. DSA 50 DSA 50 days or 50 days DSA 50 day DSA. ठीक है. It's amazing. ठीक है. And now just need to open this folder into in VS Code. Okay. And I will push the code into GitHub as well if I just solve any question or whatever I'm just performing anything in the folder. ठीक है. तो वो मैं हर चीज तुम्हें मेंशन कर दूंगा. ओके. एंड जस्ट वेट सेकेंड. क्लाउड कोड से ये रहा एंड फोल्डर ओपन नहीं हुआ सो आई जस्ट नीड टू वेट. But why it's not opening? Where it is my folder? It's why? What the fuck? Where is my folder? A DSA 50 days roadmap, and I just like कि I will just putting into a VS Code और यहाँ पे VS Code में गया कहाँ वो? चलो मैं यहाँ से ओपन कर लेता हूँ फाइल. ओपन फोल्डर. ठीक है. Here is the 50-day DSA and I select that folder and just start the basic programming. ठीक है. C++ का थोड़ा सिंटैक्स भी भूल गया मैं तो. एक साल पहले पढ़ी थी. ठीक है. In my for preparing my semester exam. ठीक है. Index dot cpp. ओके. एंड इसको थोड़ा पहले क्लोज करेंगे वरना सारी सेशन यही दे देगा दिमाग घंटा लगेगा नहीं. ठीक है. सो जस्ट आई सिंपली स्मूथ दैट एंड फर्स्ट थिंग आई जस्ट नीड टू इंक्लूड. ठीक है. इंक्लूड. नहीं नहीं इंक्लूड नहीं था इंपोर्ट था क्या? वहाँ पे सिंटैक्स क्या था इसमें? इंट मेन तो ठीक है. चल गया. ठीक है. इंट मेन. ठीक है. इट इज अ मेन फंक्शन. ओके. एंड इंक्लूड स्टूडियो डॉट एच. सिंटैक्स ही दे दो भाई अभी थोड़ा सा क्या भड़क है. एक तो होता है वी हैव यूजिंग अ यूजिंग नेम स्पेस एसटीडी. ठीक है. एंड आई जस्ट नीड टू यूजिंग अ import import IO stream. It's not a template. Okay, hashtag. Okay, I'm forgetting to add a hashtag. And this is a function. Let's run this code. Okay, hello world. Okay. Our CPP first program will be running after 1 year. Okay. Here it is. Just getting a chat. Okay, you can just chat. Okay, that's correct. Okay. So here it is, and now just like if I just creating a hello function, just like if सेम नहीं तो एक काम करते एक बेसिक सा एक प्रोग्राम क्रिएट करता हूँ आई जस्ट क्रिएटिंग अ वन सिंपल प्रोग्राम ठीक है सो जस्ट चेकिंग द इफ एल्स जो लूप लूप का थोड़ा फंक्शन बनाते हैं जस्ट लाइक कि सी आउट एंटर और नंबर ओके एंड बेसिक फैक्टोरियल का बनाते हैं ठीक है एक फैक्टोरियल बनाते हैं यूजिंग रिकर्शन just creating a function using a recursion okay so void and void void factorial void factorial and I just need to if यहाँ पे लिखेंगे सी इन ठीक है and need to define a variable that's why I'm like a JS because I just don't need to declare variable then assign okay then variable a and if a is more than if a is less than 0 or a is equal to 1 ठीक है so we have to simply return 0 okay return 0 सिंटैक्स पे हमारा जाऊंगा भाई मैं तो just waiting should I just need to spending so much time on learning syntax just wait ठीक है so क्या सिंटैक्स था if a is equal to 0 return 1 or else ठीक है and if a is defined okay I will taking a here now it's okay we don't taking a parameter that's why it's giving an error I think we don't need to return an as here as well if I just simply remove this it's also working and just format the document and run the code again and let's see what the okay enter a number and 5 and enter so I'm not getting the output because we don't call it yet okay so call the function on here uh, take a C out and factorial of just format the document we get the factorial of this and they will just when its function will be called and give a output of 120 okay okay so I run this code and I think a it's not a factorial a declared so I just need to factorial will not declared in this scope अरे यार क्या चीज है ये बड़ा this scope so I should इसको मुझे I think I just need to redeclare this function into top of the scope JavaScript तो है नहीं and I think अबे क्या that's exactly problem कि if you have just moving from one language to another after so long time that's will creating a problem why just kept giving me a spamming call again and again What are you trying to do? Hey brother, can you tell me your round two or round three question? Round two or round three question. So bro, देखो. In the round one, it is an completely an aptitude. ठीक है? It's a completely aptitude and reasoning. ठीक है? And in the second round, they're just mostly asking on the JavaScript. ठीक है? And JavaScript, the question is just like asynchronous, async await, or a promises or a API. ठीक है? And in the third round, they will be just focusing on completely front end. They're just asking me about what is React, about React, Node.js, MongoDB, and the final round they're just asking me a DSA. That's it. ठीक है? And if you just, I have creating a separate video. If you just want कि मैं अभी मैं separate video बना रहा हूँ, I have getting a 2 to 3 comments just like कि अभी I'm not a big community, so they just give me कि can you just show me that which question that question they will ask you to in an interview. So I will creating a separate video. If you just want that video, just comment and I will just try to make it faster as well. And by the way, what are you trying to do? EBD, I will be just trying to doing a DSA, and I will not doing a C++ for the last 1 year, so I will be just forgetting a syntax. So I will just trying to revise again. Just trying to revise. Yeah, yeah, they asked me technical questions. And technical question is just like it's basing on an array or a recursion, not array, recursion, string, or just swapping. तो काफी कुछ थे मतलब 5 6 क्वेश्चन थे. On React they're just focusing on component based life cycle क्या होता है, एंड यूज इफेक्ट के बारे में थोड़ा पूछा था, कस्टम बुक्स कैसे काम करते हैं, एंड जस्ट की टॉकिंग अबाउट परफॉर्मेंस ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, रिडक्स क्या होता है. रिडक्स मैं पढ़ के नहीं गया था, बट आई नो दैट कि रिडक्स इज जस्ट यूज फॉर अ स्टेट मैनेजमेंट टूल, सो उतना टैपली बता नहीं पाया, बट इट इज ठीक है. ये कहाँ इशू आ रहा है इसमें? फैक्टोरियल फैक्टोरियल इंट फैक्टोरियल, नो नो, वॉइड function is not declared in this scope. Okay. सिंटैक्स को समझने में टाइम लगेगा यार. छी. Where it is in, why it's not suggesting me to fixing that co-pilot. Co-pilot suggest नहीं कर रहा. Seriously? So should I just need to copy that code and I just go to chat GPT? ठीक है. Return type is int. काफी टाइम बात कर रहा हूँ इससे. Just like I'm good in JS, but C++ में लगता है I should need to wait and मुझे टाइम लगेगा. ठीक है. So कहाँ गलती कर रहे हैं थोड़ा देखते हैं. It will be void. ठीक है. So and for calling the function, it is an int factorial aware. ठीक है. Okay, okay, it's an int main and this is in and factorial will be a and return 0. Okay, so I think now I can just fix it. Go to there and this is a int and return 1. ठीक है. What did I wrong? I just wrong doing this thing. ठीक है. So factorial was not declared in this scope. Why it's giving me that error? ये तो fix हुई है proper. Return. I just copy that code, select full. Factorial was not declared in this scope. ये रहा factorial function. Yeah, yeah, I create a community. I creating a Discord server. So you can just join that server. and we can just focusing on, ठीक है? Yeah, bro. Rohit Singh, you are just telling me that everything is correct and I just कि chat GPT ने भी सही दिया code, but still giving you an error. And मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा कि why this code is not working. So I think it's a time to ask a codex. ठीक है? Did you know that what is codex? A chat GPT extension for fixing just like a cursor or Claude code की तरह ही है, ठीक है? Why this code is not working? ठीक है? Why this code is not working? Well, let's see what happens. ठीक है? Because I will not expect it कि I have getting error in that question. ठीक है? First question था and we are just focusing on recursion. ठीक है? अब वेरिएबल बनाते, if else बनाते, लूप के साथ करते हो बेसिक चीजें तो वो चीजें तो बहुत हो जाती फिर काफी बड़ा हो जाता. So try to do this in new file. By the way, I'm creating a separate C++ new file and this is an output extension that I have already created when I just run that code, but I just need to check that why if you have passed a specific error message, paste the exact. I copy that code, paste it here. Okay, I will just simply copy that this code, go to there and paste it. And factorial was not declared in that scope. मतलब इसका क्या करूं मैं? You, if you want, I can show you. 80% dry run on output input 5. ठीक है? I just copy that code and ask go to that online compiler. CPP online. Does it if we have using CPP in the VS Code does it any bug or glitch they give an error? Because I don't think that this code the code will be written in the VS Code it's wrong. It's a correct but should I just need to run this code? And if this code this also give me okay in there in here this code will be worked. Okay 5 and enter. So the factorial of 5 is 120. That's mean we have getting a problem in VS Code. And I think, okay, can you do one thing? Can you do put the live chat side by side so you can see the comment first? Hear me make a new file and paste this code again. Delete this file. Okay, I will just delete this file and creating another file. Take a VS Code me and let's see what the code happened. Take and Roy Singh, if you just tell me ki I just want to, I will be, I don't know how to just set up comment in the screen. So एक काम करता हूँ मैं आफ्टर दैट स्ट्रीमिंग सेशन फॉर इन द नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीमिंग सेशन आई विल बी जस्ट चेक की हाउ आई कैन जस्ट सेट अप इट ठीक है सो आई विल डू completely I do okay so just go to that VS Code and I just simply remove that completely folder ठीक है I will just delete this and this and I just creating a new file with the name of choose a name is like index or anything so I just choosing start dot cpp and enter and I just paste this code and now I just run it and let's see what it's happened. Okay, okay, it's giving an error because we have getting any wrong in the file. Seriously? यहाँ पे तो चल रहा है. Thanks Rohit for that help. Now this code is will working successfully. ठीक है? Thanks. This will be worked. This will be worked. Okay. That's and why it's giving an error की मतलब एक न्यू फाइल के लिए हमें जरूरत पड़ी थी ठीक है सो लेट्स फोकसिंग ऑन दी सिंटैक्स हो गया एंड नाउ जस्ट गो टू दैट क्लॉड एंड सी व्हाट इज इट वेक्टर ठीक है okay, I'll think of vector as a smart array which can grow you shrink automatically unlike regularly array in CPP where you must fix the size vector as a dynamically. Okay, old way I can just simply declare array and just find the length of can you only hold 5 elements forever. Okay, it's like कि array पर create कर लेते हैं just comment this code not need to completely comment it entire code काम करते हैं I just need to पूरा ही करना पड़ेगा। चलो एक काम करते हैं ना, एक वो बना लेते हैं फाइल टू। ठीक है, एक काम करते हैं, यहाँ पे फोल्डर क्रिएट करता हूँ मैं, जस्ट क्रिएटिंग अ फोल्डर बाय डे वन। ठीक है, एंड डे वन के अंदर इसको रहने देते हैं, एक न्यू फाइल क्रिएट करते हैं विद द नेम ऑफ day one dot cpp. Should it give an error if I just using a numerical value? Okay, नहीं दिया. So hashtag inc hashtag include iostream using namespace int main and यार ये पूरे सजेशन दे देगा तो दिमाग खा लगाऊंगा. I just need to pose this, smooth this first, and there is an int arr 5. ठीक है. 1 2 3 4 5. अब declared an array. स्नूज को बंद ही करता हूँ. आई थिंक इट्स नेसेसरी अभी कुछ दिनों के लिए, बिकॉज आई विल बी जस्ट फॉरगेट द एंटायर सिंटैक्स. ये तो डिक्लेयर्ड हो गया. ठीक है, वेयर इज दैट डिक्लेयर्ड? एंड सी जस्ट सपोज आई जस्ट क्रिएटिंग अ काउंट, एंटर अ नंबर, एंड जस्ट क्रिएटिंग अ फॉर लूप. ठीक है, there is a for loop and it will be starting from int 1 and see इनमें arr क्या है की वैल्यू डलती रहेगी. ठीक है, and you entered and it will be for printing that value. ठीक है, just run this file and enter a number 1 1 enter 2 enter 3 enter 4 enter 5 enter. ठीक है, so you entered this element, so it's a completely a dynamic array. Okay, and what is vector? Did anybody have getting a comment? I joined the community. Okay. Okay, thanks Kunal for joining the community. Welcome in my community. ठीक है. I know that I have very getting low subscriber and a very low community member. We have just working on that key. We have to just build this community so large so every can just contribute and grow together. Okay. By the way, I'm just creating so many chat communities, so you can, if you have any doubts, so you can just simply ask in that. Yeah, ठीक है. And just go to there, and it is an using name. सो कहा था, here is that clause. ठीक है, and the new way vector dynamic size. ठीक है, vector int v is you can grow as much as you want. ठीक है, so the syntax will be a vector v1, so it's a method is an empty vector and vector with size, so it is an v2 for a increase vector with 5 zeros. ठीक है, create a vector with 5 zeros. Okay, and if we have using a vector with size and value, so a vector int v5 5 10, so creating a 10 element of 5. ठीक है, yeah, and if we have using a vector for v4, so it's creating a element of. ठीक है, so एक काम करते हैं, I will be just creating it completely. ठीक है, method 1 से भी create करते हैं and just creating by method 2 method 3 and 4. ठीक है, so just like what is a vector, I will understand that a vector is a smart array that can grow and shrink automatically. Take it together. So here it is, and I simply go to there and just the vector dot cpp, and just here and hashtag include iostream and using namespace std in domain and ठीक है, and just first method to declare a vector, and just like key, it's a vector. ठीक है, vector. ठीक है, it's a vector and this is a int. ठीक है, we have to just store the integer value and यहाँ लिखते हैं हम v1. ठीक है, so it will be built in, and okay, this will be completely built in, but it's giving an error. Should I just need to touch it? Okay, identify vector is undefined. Vector is undefined. So okay, we have to import the vector as well from the okay hashtag include vector comment then check where it is on and int v1. Okay, and this is method, and if I just go there, it will be creating an empty vector, so nothing in there. Okay, so if I just go to there and see out the v1, okay, see out the v1. Okay, I will just simply see out the v1 and just enter. Okay, this will be printing the address of the first element in vector. अरे यार कुछ ऐसा नहीं है क्या? बार बार करना पड़ेगा क्या ऐसे रन? ओके, रन करते हैं, सो इट विल बी रिटर्न अ जीरो वैल्यू, एंड v1 की अगर मैं इसको यहाँ से रिमूव कर दूं एंड आई विल जस्ट सिंपली print the only v1, so what is give me what it's written? No operator matches these operands. ठीक है, address of I think it's a bullshit. Okay, it's just कि क्यों एरर दे रहा आखिर भाई? No match for operator. वेक्टर वन का डिक्लेयर करने का तो यही तरीका है, फर्स्ट मेथड कॉपी पेस्ट. ठीक है, नो मैचिंग फॉर ऑपरेंड्स टाइप वन एसटीडी. दिस विल क्रिएटिंग ऑपरेंड्स. Is any good code editor for practicing a C++? I think it's in VS Code it will be giving so many errors. Okay, we have a chat. Just I'm dealing with depression. I had mid exam. I think they went bad like machine learning completely etc. ठीक है. In vector you can change the size of array anytime, but in array you cannot. Okay, array means just like key. Array is static in the C++, and vector is a dynamic. Okay, and you manage round question to explanation with example. Your manager round question second explanation with example. Go and watch a tutorial on STL. Can you help you learn fast? Okay. So if I'm just watching the tutorial by in streaming, so I think I am getting a copyright. ठीक है, अभी वैसे ही एक स्ट्राइक आ रखी है चैनल पे मेरे, ठीक है. सो आई थिंक वेक्टर पे देखना नहीं, बाकी समझ तो आ चुका है बाय द वे. इसने भी बता ही दिया है कि वैसे वेक्टर है क्या एग्जैक्टली, बट आई थिंक वीएस कोड ही मुझे एरर दे रहा है बार बार. या तो वीएस कोड में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. सो शुड आई नीड टू स्टार्टिंग अनदर कोड एडिटर, बिकॉज आई थिंक कि वीएस कोड में एरर आ रहा है सिर्फ. अगर मैं इस कोड को ना completely कॉपी करूं and okay, and I go to that online compiler, and I think in here it will be work successfully. Okay, if I run that code, so it's running without any error. Okay, it's not should not give any error. And if I just print a cout or v1, okay, v1 and 0 and 0 1, just enter. Let's see what it's give me an output. So segment fault. Okay. At least it's give me an output rather than an error. And here it is, and they give me an address of that. It's giving a zero. Okay. So back. So I think can you have just using? Can you just give me any another code editor for C++? Because I think it's not a good combination with doing a DSA using a VS Code. Okay. I think it's giving it's not a good code editor. Okay. So can you just help me to finding a very another code editor? अगर ये ऐसे वो एरर देगा जो कि जरूरत ही नहीं है, सो नो मैच ऑपरेंड्स। ठीक है। कैन यू सेट अप माय VS कोड फॉर CPP CPP कोड। लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन, बिकॉज आई थिंक मुझे लग रहा है कि VS कोड गुड कॉम्बिनेशन नहीं है टू लर्निंग C++। आई थिंक आई जस्ट नीड टू change and moving to another code editor. Why it's give me an error? What is this? Save the file control. रिलोड करनी पड़ेगी है। अब चलेगी है। ठीक है। मेथड टू विद वेक्टर, सो क्या करते हैं, वेक्टर एंड int, ठीक है। दिस इज अ int, and here we have creating a version 2 of vector, and we just simply define the size, ठीक है। it will creating a vector of size 5 with default value with 0, ठीक है। so I will understand that the default value of a vector is a 0 for it, okay। and the next is method 3, and the method 3 is we have declared the value of as well, ठीक है। so I just simply creating a int and version 3, and it will simply give the length of an array and what element we have to want to process. So we have using a 10, and if it will be just show me the creating a vector with the size of 5 with all variable initialized to 10, okay, here it is। and the third method is method vector with initializer list। so initializer list के साथ हम क्या कर सकते हैं, सब simply connect to a vector, ठीक है, and int, and just primary करेंगे, and we have creating a version 4, and we have just simply creating curly braces, and we can declare the value, ठीक है। and I think in this vector we have declared हमें जितने एलिमेंट चाहिए हम उतने एलिमेंट डिक्लेयर कर सकते हैं। we don't need to just pushing make the length of that. So this isn't exactly a good advantage of using a vector. A copy constructor is we have another method of a copy constructor. Okay, let's see that. Is we have any copy constructor. Okay, okay. We have just they just don't show me a copy constructor, so I think it will be something difficult syntax. So that's why it's not giving. So first thing we have to just focusing on this four vectors method. Let's keep first thing we have understand that the syntax of vector is just simplifies a vector and just declare the data type and the variable value. Okay. And the second we have is like the default value of a vector it's 0. If we have declared a 5, so it will creating a default value of just like कि एक काम करते हैं, we just simply print down here and just see out size of v1 is v1 ender, ठीक है, जस्ट सभी में प्रिंट कर लेते हैं, ठीक है, इसका आउटपुट आएगा 0 एंड हियर इट इज वर्जन v एंड दिस इज द आउटपुट ऑफ v6, ठीक है। सो एग्जैक्टली हुआ क्या है इन v1। Now I just format this document and this is in completely a vector. ठीक है. So if we have creating an empty, so it will be written as 0 and the size of v2 it's a default a 0. ठीक है. So यहाँ पे क्या किया है? I just simply declared so it will be return the size of length is 5 but the reality is कि उसने variables create किया है objects के element के but the value is just like 0. Okay, and थर्ड पर्सन क्या है जिसके अंदर हमने the length of an vector decide किया है and we have under that element so it will be creating just like वो generate करता रहेगा. Okay, and size of v3 dot handle and this is a value that we have simply creating a vector and this is completely object. Okay, so here it is and if I would be just simply run this code, ठीक है, terminal will be refused and it will be a 0566 stickers. It is a vector and I don't think that it will be a hello what goes on. I don't think going so well. Anti oh just wait your name is anti-tight 07. Oh that's amazing. What is that meaning of anti-tight? I will be hearing this word first time. What is the meaning of anti-tight? And what's that exactly your name? And by the way, welcome to my stream. Okay. So it is a vector and just like the essential vector operations. So we have creating an simply define the period and pushback is just a function for element the for just push the element in 50, ठीक है, and access element को v0 करना है so हमें वहां से 0 मिल जाएगा. so एक काम करते हैं. I think I just need to comment this completely function. Okay, and I go to there and snooze it for the 5 minute. Okay, and because it will be suggesting all the entire code, so how I can just use my own brain to write a code. So here is a vector, okay, a vector. This is a data type, and this is a v1. Okay, so I will just simply create it there, and it's a v1 dot push back. I think it will be not a cpp suggestion. सीपीपी के सजेशन क्यों नहीं आ रहे हैं? डिसेबल सीपीपी कंपाइलर, सीपीपी एडवांस, डेव टू स्विच टू प्री रिलीज वर्जन एंड ठीक है. अच्छा इतने सारे एक्सटेंशन मैंने डाउनलोड कब कर लिए सी प्लस प्लस के. अच्छा ओके, सो आई विल सिंपली कट दिस ऑल. ठीक है, बिकॉज आई थिंक इट विल बी अ फंक्शन है ना. यहाँ पे उसने या फिर एक मैनुअल फंक्शन तो बनाया नहीं है. इट विल बी अ बिल्ट इन फंक्शन पुश बैक v dot push back and in there we have just simply push the element. If I just giving the 10, ठीक है, and v1 dot, भाई थोड़ा तो सजेशन दे दो यार, इतना मैनुअल कौन टाइप करेगा भाई. and 20 and let's v1 dot push back or 30. Here it is, and let's print that variable and just like C out of V1 and E and here. And it's a good way to just printing. Okay, we have to just write a manual कि हम एक्सेस को एलिमेंट को करना है 0 1 2 अगर ऐसे करूँ तो and if I just go to this and run then what happened we have getting a 30 so उसने last element को दिखाया so 0 and just copy this code paste it here 0 1 and here it is in 2 and I just simply left operand with a comma what is that means a comma v0 सी आउट लेफ्ट ऑपरेंड ऑफ कॉमा हैज नो इफेक्ट कोई बात नहीं नो इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा ना एक काम करते रन करते हैं आपको ठीक है क्लियर run this code and it will give the output of 1023 ठीक है so it is a built-in function that will have be given by a cpp okay that's amazing and this is access element this is used for add element ठीक है used to add element in vector ठीक है and here is the next used to access the element in vector okay let's check that is have any chat okay entity you are going or you are still in streaming by the way I just need to check the one thing is today's we have getting a streaming and we have getting a good views but if youtube will sending a good impression in my that streaming just like need to check this okay so it will be just sending a 3.7 thousand impression and click rate is 3.9 so I think it's incorrect okay so let's moving to streaming okay and if you're just watching the streaming session, okay, I know Python. Want to start CPP? How to start? Suggestion, bro. If you have good in CP, good in Python, so that you have just need. You don't need to take so much time to switching to another language. It's just a syntax issue. ठीक है? थोड़ा syntax में होता है Python में you have don't need to declare a variable before initialization or a data type, but in CPP you need to declare the variable and its data type. ठीक है? सो दैट्स थिंग ओनली ठीक है और बाकी थोड़ा बहुत वही करली ब्रेसेस और थोड़ा कोमा का बहुत सारी चीजें मतलब थोड़ा बहुत सिंटैक्स है इफ यू आर गुड इन पाइथन आई थिंक यू नीड टू जस्ट स्पेंड 2 to 3 days and you are good in cpp as well okay so here it is this is used to create an element and it's like okay I think need to smooth it this again and let's check this on okay where is Claude and get size if you have if I just need to size the element of v1 so it is in used to get the size of an element okay so before that we use a cout and v1 dot size and ठीक है 10 20 30 and what is that key if I just need to go there and run it again so it's giving an error C count हो गया okay okay my bad it's again यार cut सीपीपी इज अ फास्ट लैंग्वेज बट इसको मैं कोड कर रहा हूँ तो आई जस्ट लाइक कि मुझे टाइम तो अच्छा खासा जा रहा है, ठीक है। दिस इज यूज टू जस्ट लाइक अस एंड इट विल बी रिटर्न और 3 बिकॉज द लेंथ ऑफ एलिमेंट इज 3 एंड द नेक्स्ट इज what is okay, and the next is what is remove last element of an array. So we have a v dot pop back. So it will be remove the element from a last. Okay, so we remove the element, remove last element. ठीक है, remove the last element. ठीक है, so remove करने के लिए last element के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? We have just simply write v1 dot pop back, pop back, pop back, and this function will be simply uh, remove the element from the last ticket. So it's a v value. And should we have just a function to remove the element from a first? Check if the v dot empty vector is empty handle and vector has element. So clear all element, it will be a return. Okay. Check if empty. Check if empty, and here it is. Oh, just if v1 dot size ना if thing okay if v1 dot empty, अगर हम साइज भी चेक कर ले कि अगर साइज जो है इट वाज अ वैल्यू में भी साइज लेस देन 0 तो वो भी हम कर सकते हैं इफ एम्प्टी। ठीक है, सो सी आउट कर दो, वेक्टर इज एम्प्टी। ठीक है, वेक्टर इज empty, otherwise we have just simply write the handle and here it is। ठीक है, and the next is else, that's mean if this, if it's not empty they will be, I will just simply give a output is vector is, vector has an element। ठीक है, vector has element। ठीक है, vector has element and just here is that handle। okay, and now just simply to return a zero। ठीक है, return zero, return zero, and we have also a function to just clear and completely clear all elements। so इसके लिए भी हमारे बिल्ट इन फंक्शन है। so vector is amazing यार, मैं सोच रहा था कि वेक्टर क्या है, मैं डरता था पहले कि मुझे वेक्टर का जब पता नहीं था, एंड वेक्टर इज लिटरली अमेजिंग। इट्स जस्ट मेक द थिंग इजी कि अगर मेरे को रिमूव करना है एलिमेंट से, सो मेरे को एक कंप्लीटली फंक्शन बनाना पड़ेगा इन सीपीपी, बट with the help of vector I can simply push the element from in the last of that। तो काफी अमेजिंग है। हम्म। v1 dot clear, and it will be clear, simple. And now I just simply run this code and let's see what happens if that executing. Vector has element because it's not an empty. But if we have to check it a vector here again and just like क्या करते हैं, see out, see out v1 dot size। ठीक है, if we have just print the v1 size and I think it will be now it's return a zero। ठीक है, now it's return a zero because we have just simply cleared it। so okay, so the vector has element as zero। ठीक है, so it's an amazing, we have covered it। okay, and now just moving to the printing vector two way। ठीक है, it's a second way to just creating a vector int v is equal to 5 10 15 20। a method one is like starting from 0 0 and using indexes output is this, using for each easier। okay, so int is an vectorial and I just simply go to there and okay, फिर हमारे पास यहाँ पे एल्गोरिथम है, यहाँ पे कोड है, प्रोग्राम है, एंड इफ वी हैव ऑल होमवर्क कि क्या करना है मुझे। बिफोर टू ट्राई दिस इजी क्रिएट अ वेक्टर फॉर 10 मिनट्स, फाइंड द सेकंड लार्जेस्ट एलिमेंट मीडियम, रिवर्स ओनली द फर्स्ट हाफ और एन हाफ, remove all occupied checklist under what you have covered, know how to do add, remove access element, understand pairs. Okay, so I just go to this. It's like कि 5 बजने वाले हैं आई थिंक आज काफी लेट कर दिया हमने बट आई विल जस्ट लाइक कि फर्स्ट थिंग आई जस्ट नीड टू कवर दिस टू थ्री थिंग्स and then we have to just need to focusing on another. Okay, so here I am and I can see that a vector 2 it's a variable and I have just need to creating another vector and it's used for printing starting from v0 और super तरफ size तक and see out v का I कर दो ठीक है so it's very easy अगर मैं इसको for loop के through करूँ so it's a completely I just need to comment this entire function again ठीक है नहीं तो कितनी फाइल बनाएंगे यार बंदा बंदा कितनी फाइल बनाएगा है ना तो भाई साहब चलो कोई नहीं इसको नीचे जाने दो ठीक है ऊपर से शुरू करेंगे एंड int main and it is a function like कि अरे भाई ये क्या हो गया k and vector int int and this is a v2 रख लेते हैं ठीक है this is a v2 and I just need to focusing on creating initialize as well साथ के साथ कर देते हैं like 10 30 32 40 और 32 we are simply putting a random element and after that I just need to go there and print it ठीक है so क्या करेंगे लूप चलाएंगे फोर लूप आई लव फोर लूप ठीक है फोर लूप का काफी अच्छा सिंटैक्स है मुझे अच्छा लगता है ठीक है बाकी लूप मेरे को वाइल डू वाइल भी ठीक है बट आई विल बी जस्ट आई एम मोस्टली फोकसिंग ऑन फोर लूप ठीक है सो क्या है इंट आई स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम जीरो एंड उसको तब तक चलाओ अब तक कि आई जो है विल बी नॉट बी लेस देन और इक्वल टू इन अ तब तक कि वो लेस देन है ठीक है आई थिंक तब तक वो लेस देन नहीं हो जाता और वी टू डॉट size k and okay, size v2 dot size and I plus plus and here is the code and I just simply write a c out and c out element of I element of ने कि ये तो ठीक है सी आउट क्या करना पड़ेगा मुझे ए आर आर आई का ओके वी के आई पे प्रिंट कर दो है ना मैं कर दूं जो वी एलिमेंट है वी टू ठीक है इट्स अ वी टू कि आई एलिमेंट में जो भी है उसको प्रिंट करते हो चलो एड्रेस ठीक है and I will just simply run this code. First thing I just clear this output because it will taking so much screen and I here is that output कि इसका जो आएगा 10 30 32 ठीक है 10 32 1 2 3 4 5 ठीक है सो हमारे पास सही आ गया एंड बाय द वे कि लूप जीरो से चला था है ना सो तो अगर मैं इसको इक्वल टू कर देता हूँ शुड इट्स इट्स स्टिल गिव मी एन करेक्ट आउटपुट ठीक है नो 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 अगर मैंने इक्वल टू कर दिया तो मुझे गार्बेज वैल्यू दे दी है भाई साहब गार्बेज वैल्यू सो वी आई डोंट नीड टू यूज एन इक्वल क्योंकि मैं समझ तो आ चुका है गार्बेज वैल्यू आती है क्योंकि यू ऑलरेडी नो दैट कि इट विल बी ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड एंड इट विल बी टेकिंग अ स्पेस तो मुझे लग रहा है इसलिए शायद उसने हमें एक वो भी दे दिया गार्बेज वैल्यू ठीक है इट्स समथिंग एन एड्रेस और इन मेमोरी ठीक है so here it is and now just moving to the next topic of this is a for loop by using a for each loop. So for each like int element v element and element के सारे print कर दो v से. Does it and another syntax? I think it's an amazing. So एक काम करते हैं इसको भी try करते हैं. A for loop, but we have also using a for and int and element is equal to may v2 and just like simply copy this code. No, you need to just copy. I will go there and see out for element ELEME element and enter. Here it is. And I will simply run this code and I think the output will be still same. But I just using a handle so handle नहीं करते क्योंकि array की तरह तो एक काम करते हैं ये बेस्ट रहेगा यहाँ पे And now just run this code again, and it's also working great. Here it is. ठीक है. So we have understand that a two method, that's this is a for loop method. ठीक है. This is a for loop method. For loop, it is using index. ठीक है. I will just printing that value for using index. Using index, and for this I building or using for each. ठीक है. Method 2 using for each. लाइक कि हमारा इफ आई एम स्टडिंग इन जेएस, वहां पे हम क्या करते हैं फॉर ईच लूप के लिए फॉर आई इन ऑफ ये यूज करते हैं, बट हियर वी हैव सिंपली गिव दिस कॉलन एंड इसके बिहाफ पे हमने सीधा कर लिया, सो दैट्स अमेजिंग. ठीक है, सिंटैक्स ज्यादा सिंपलर है बाय द वे, है ना. बट बाय द वे, नो वन इज राइटिंग अ चैट. हे चैट, आर यू लाइव और यू आर जस्ट एंजॉयिंग दैट स्ट्रीमिंग सेशन. हे हे चैट, did you still enjoy that streaming session, and if you, did you understand that what I'm learning? And if you are a person who just also learning that thing, just let me know in the comment section. I will just finishing the vector. And vector, it's very easy. If you are watching that first time, did you understand that how to using a vector in CPP? Did you know that how to use a vector in CPP? If you know that and if you understand that, let me know in the comment chat. Okay. And now just moving to the understanding pairs. ठीक है, a pair store two value together. ठीक है, a pair is like a storing or two values together, like coordination or key values pair. So like int, and it's an like object. Okay, so we have using a utility. A utility is using for a pair. So I think हमारा जो vector है, vector will be a completely done. And now just moving to a what is a utility. ठीक है, utility is for pair. And using namespace std and int main pair is like a int and p1 and 1020. ठीक है. असाइनिंग एलिमेंट्स यहाँ पे क्या होगा, p1 डॉट फर्स्ट के अंदर प्रिंट कर देगा 10 एंड p1 डॉट सेकंड के अंदर कर देगा 2. So यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, p1 इट्स एन ऑब्जेक्ट and it will be treating as an object. I think it's treating as an object. And this is a p string dot int, so that's mean a first value will be a string and second is a string. And if I'm printing the first, it will be Alice, and second is or 25. Okay, so we have using a utility to for a array object. Okay, for an object. Okay. Oh, no one is just like a chat in the chat. Hey chat, did you just really know that what is a vector in CPP? Did you know that what is a vector in CPP? Because I will just still cover. I just cover it. If you know that, let me know in the comment. ठीक है? And make sure you can hit the subscribe button and like this video. ठीक है? And if you really enjoyed it, and don't forget to notification, because I commitment to doing a DSA for the next 50 days. ठीक है? I just like the exam अगर बीच में आते हैं, सो दैट्स उस टाइम पे शायद ब्रेक हो सकता है, मे बी, बट वी हैव जस्ट नीड टू फोकसिंग ऑन की हमारी जो स्ट्रीक है वो ब्रेक ना हो. शुड बी जस्ट लाइक कि कोड समझ आ रहा है. ओके, मुझे लगा काफी ज्यादा जूम इन है. ओके, सो नो, वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम? पुनीत, आई एम फ्रॉम दिल्ली. आई एम फ्रॉम दिल्ली ब्रो. Okay, so here it is. And now just moving to key values pair. So I will just commenting this because I have just covering कि मुझे अच्छा लगा, because I will know that कि how what is the difference between a vector or a array. ठीक है, I just understand that vector without watching a tutorial. How to access the element in the vector and how to declare the variable and how many methods is just like, and what is the default value of vector and how to access the size of it and how to clear it, how to push back. दैट्स अमेजिंग. ठीक है, दैट्स की काफी काफी बॉटम से शुरू किया है इसने. ठीक है, विच लैंग्वेज शुड आई चूज? if you have to choose which language, like कि देखो, if you are targeting for a job, just focusing on a JS. ठीक है, I will be just practicing a DSA, because if you're preparing for that interview or internship, DSA पूछते ही है. ठीक है, most of the time, so that's why I'm choosing this. ठीक है. And what is agentic AI? Agentic AI होते हैं जब हमारे पास AI होती है, agentic AI होता है, generative AI होता है. ठीक है, एजेंटिक AI ये सब स्किल है. ठीक है, मैं तुम्हें बताऊँ कि एजेंटिक एआई का क्या होता है, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस। ठीक है, अब आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस कैसे काम करते हैं? आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के पास होता है डेटा, एंड दे विल बी जस्ट लाइक कि वट एवर यू हैव, हमारे पास एलएलएम मेथड होते हैं जिसमें जैसे तुम्हारा चैट जीपीटी हो गया, वट एवर यू हैव राइट इट, तो उनके अंदर जो लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल होते हैं उसके अंदर पे वो परफॉर्मेंस ऑपरेशन होते हैं, उसके बेस पे तुम्हें आउटपुट मिलता है। ठीक है, सो वो एजेंटिक एआई, बट लाइक कि एआई जनरेटिव एआई है, एजेंटिक एआई है, अभी तो मोस्टली यही चल रहा है। और फिर अभी कौन सा एजेंटिक एआई ज्यादा मजेदार है, बाकी तुम ठीक है, जनरेटिव एआई बहुत सारी चीजें हैं। ठीक है, हाई डिमांड जॉब इट्स लाइक कि हाई डिमांड जॉब के लिए यार देखो, सबसे पहले यू इफ यू आर फ्रॉम अ टियर 1 कॉलेज, प्लस पॉइंट। इफ यू आर अ पर्सन हु हैज जस्ट अ लीड ग्राइंडिंग अ लीड कोड एंड सॉल्विंग so many questions, then you have a opportunity to getting a uh, good गुड जॉब। जैसे डिमांड में जॉब क्या है ब्रो, देखो डिमांड में एजेंटिक एआई काफी बूमिंग पे है, बट इफ यू आर गुड इन मैथ ब्रो, टॉक इन इंग्लिश, डोंट स्पैम इन हिंदी, आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड। ओके, यू जस्ट सेड कि टेल इन इंग्लिश, डोंट स्पैम इन हिंदी। ओके ब्रो, दैट्स सॉरी फॉर दैट। बाय द वे, आई एम इट्स माय नेटिव लैंग्वेज, बट आई जस्ट लाइक कि डूइंग अ स्ट्रीमिंग फॉर जस्ट improve my communication. By the way, Go, Gokul Lakan, you are just tell me that ki which from where are you from, by the way? I'm a BCA student. Oh Puneet, you are also from BCA student. You are my bro because I'm also BCA student. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, and just like ki if you have to getting a high demand job, तो देखो job in tech market the job will be demanding will be sometime this, sometime this, sometime this, and sometime domain will be like this. So you have just need to need to know that ki what is an exactly happen in the current. ठीक है? Oh, you are from Tamil Nadu. Okay. So by the way, Gokulana, you have just like your name is Gokulana. So you are from Tamil Nadu. So can you just tell me that? Is can you just understand that my English? Because I am Hindi is my native language and I will be very bad in communication. So that's why I'm using this method to improve my communication and my English speaking skills. So Gokul, you are from Tamil Nadu, and if you understand that my English, that's mean I am an average in English. So if you can understand that me my English, my tutti frutti my bad English, just can understand that my English. Can I crack top company? Can I crack? You can crack top companies. Yes, but it depends on your skills. ठीक है, your skills, your communication skills, your just it's all depends on your skills. ठीक है, every skills. It's your communication skills, your technical skills. Yeah, it's better than my friends. Oh, yeah, it's better than my friends. That's mean it's okay. ठीक है, but देखो, if you had just tell me a very simple question कि if I have to track a top company, देखो in the mostly product based, if you have to just like a good package or a good company, that's a product based company. And in mostly product based company, they asking you a DSA or system design. Okay, so if you have to getting a good job preparing for a DSA system design, making a good project, creating a good network, join a hackathon, join participating in just like in events or hackathon, just like just creating a network, just learn, just grind like you are just grind करना पड़ता है. I just want you have to just grind so hard. ठीक है, if you have on getting a good job in tech market, because you already know that कि how was the tech job market right now. So you know that. So that's I think you need to just work so hard. Okay. Hello, I just like hello. I start coding 10 to ago after 10th board exam. Can I keep it up to after 12? Yeah, if you are just preparing for a JEE exam, don't come to the coding right now because it's not a great time. Because if you are just targeting for a good college sometimes matter. Don't hear someone's does data scientist will be replaced by AI. A basic data scientist engineer will be replaced by AI in a few years, and it's incorrect. Okay, hello, bro. Tell me about hackathon and what should we do in there. Hackathon is just like hackathon. It is in competition. Just like suppose I am my name is Naman, okay, and I will be organizing a hackathon. And if you want to participate, you are a member, okay, you are a students. Where you have a friends, okay, a combination of 4 to 5 friends. Okay, you have a combination of 4 and 5 friends. That is your hackathon team, and there is a more than 10 to 15 teams, okay. And maybe it's paid or unpaid. If have a you have to purchase and registered by paid or unpaid. It's it, okay. And hackathon they will have a problem. ठीक है, suppose I have to build up some project. ठीक है, and I have just want an idea. ठीक है, I have one to idea कि and I want to implement something, and I will be struggling ki how I can just get that key if someone can solve this problem. And for that this problem, I will be just simply uh, creating a competition where a user can just your hackathon team will be joined and creating a solution regarding that problem. And if that problem will solve an impact on my journey, that you will be won and you get some prize. And that's the basic thing in hackathon. It is a competition. You can just simply participate. You know, if you are a BGMI, you don't know the BGMI, तो BGMI खेलते हो. If you are just playing a BGMI and you are playing the e-sport, if you are know that e-sport, that's an exactly the same as in a hackathon. ठीक है? That's it. And I know that ki most of the time everyone know that what is an e-sport, so it's completely like that. You have just need to register it and you have to win it. That's it. Okay. And I'm a from 2023 BTech pass out. Can I learn coding like Merge as a fresher? Bro, you are just BTech pass out from 2023 and it's 2026 and you are still wondering about should I need to start Merge. You are a employed or are doing a different domain job. Okay, unknown blog is just like कौन से college does college matter to join a company? Bro, college matters so much college matter. I will be see the so many job description there. We already mentioned that if you are from tier one college or tier two college, then apply. Otherwise, give me they just simply said no in a professional way. That's it. Okay. So I will just want ki if you are a if you have an opportunity today to getting a good college, suggest good college because good colleges give you a good opportunity or good network. Bro, how many days need to master the DSA in Python? देखो, if you have to master the Python in DSA, take it DSA in Python. So I think spending a 60 to 70 days is enough to like enough to just cracking a basic entry level job. ठीक है? If you are good in DSA, so I think spending 3 hours a day for the next 2 months or 3 months, and I think that's enough to be at least you know the good if you are good in foundation. Okay, so just like he spend and commit a 2 hour or 3 hour daily and just flow with that. Okay, and days की बात करूँ तो 2 to 3 months is enough. Okay, 3 months is enough for good in DS if you are consistent. If you are inconsistent, I think 3 years is not enough even. Okay, so just like you have to just focusing on consistency. Okay, because I will be just like I will be wasting a more than 1.5 year in because of inconsistency. So that's why I'm using this. That's why I'm open that YouTube channel to just documenting. No, I am not employed, but can I learn coding? Yeah, you can learn coding. Darshan, you can learn coding. That's amazing. But like if you are completely starting from scratch, so I think just want you just need to research. I just want ki if you are watching that streaming session and if you are anybody who just watching from anywhere, I just want you need to know that skill ki how you can research anything. Okay? Because research is just like it's everything. If you know that you have to just take and stop to anything, you just need to okay. I am from an electrical engineer domain, but not get a job yet. ठीक है? Or you are from electrical, bro, electrical engineer. I think electric engineer is harder than a CSE, CS. And you have just passed out. That's amazing, by the way. ठीक है? Electric engineering is not very hard, by the way, but it's amazing. If you have just like you start a job, so they start a coding. So I think uh, you can start it, but I will just not suggest you to learn in manual way. Okay? Just exploring the AI tools, a job description, bro. I am from studying in the worst college in my place, and I am studying AI and data science. How can I get a job, bro? देखो, first thing, if you are still in your uh, initial stage, so I just want you just need to focusing on a just wait a second. इसको मैं थोड़ा एक बार ऐसे कर देता हूँ, ठीक है? देखते रहेंगे. So I just want you just need to focusing on job description. ठीक है? If you have go to LinkedIn or any job portal, you can see so many openings here. ठीक है? You can see the openings and they will show the job description. ठीक है? And just check your skills. ठीक है? Just check your skills and your job description. Can it's aligned with that? And if anything that you can in the job description, but you don't know that thing, so learning that thing also. ठीक है? And if you have just like you have to getting a job in a data science or a AI ML, ठीक है? So you just need to read the job description that will be opening regarding a data science or a data analyst, and then you just read it. Then you can just know that, understand ki what the exactly company want. Okay, what the company exactly wants. So just like ki, don't think that ki how I can getting a job. First thing, you just need to explore the job description. Okay, then you realize which skill is actually demanding for you. I'm a developer, so I just think ki more in the most job market, in more job entry level, they will be just want ki at least you know the one stack or a Next.js or a TypeScript. That's it. Okay, that's the mostly job openings in a development. So that's why focusing on this. But I will still get rejected because I'm not preparing for a DSA, so I will preparing DSA. Okay, that's it. Okay, so just read the job description, and if you want to start coding and just doing anything, just start it and just make the plan and just preparing. Start with small. Okay, that's it. Okay, and if you just does my information will helpful for you, just let me know in the comment section. And you can also like that video, and just like, because I will just giving the advice on the basis of that key, how I just know कि इतना होना चाहिए, ठीक है. Bro, I am in end of second year, ठीक है. In that case, I only know Python and basic machine learning. What should I do? ठीक है. Bro, देखो, if you are just still in your second year and in the case I only know Python, so if you know the Python basic, I will full key master the Python and focusing on a Django as well. ठीक है? If you are good in Python, I think the Django is a good framework, and a REST API will also can help you to move into development as well. ठीक है? So first thing, master the Python, learning a Django or a fast API, so you can be exploring the opportunities regarding development, because पता है, in entry level job, development job, it's actually higher than most of the any another domain job. So just to need a basic development, so that's a very helpful. And if you are building a project, so I think you're also needing a development skill, so you can just implement your project. So I think you should need to focusing on Python so hard, and with that you have to need to focusing on development as well. Okay, and data structure is also important, so focusing on that, and machine learning. So we just need to focusing on Python and data structure, or just focusing on internship. Okay, create your resume. Okay, and just mention what you have, what project you build, and just apply like you are spamming. Okay, because just quality and quantity, just like someone is talking about a quality or quantity, but in the job opening right now, I think the quantity matter. So just focusing on quantity. Bro, here, what should I choose? Full stack development with AI or machine learning? So you have to just choosing a full stack. If you are in still second year, and when it's come to development, no one knows the full stack, the full stack development. I think the full stack development is not about a one stack. There is so many so things in the development. Yeah, so focusing on full stack development, and once your development is completed, just focusing, you are in your second year. So just spend a 3 to 4 months in your development, and just don't need to focusing go depth. Just itna pad lo. You have just need to focusing on that key. If that is enough, just focusing on, you have to need to learning a full stack development, go to chat GPT or any AI tool, and just so tell me that he give me the most important uh full stack development concept according to 80/20 rule. That's it. Okay, and that's enough. And उसना करो, ठीक है. You don't need to focusing on कि I have go to through depth, ठीक है. You just need to go through depth, you just need to go widely. Okay, you don't need to go through depth, you need to go widely, and that's it, ठीक है. And full stack development, you are in your second year. If you are just preparing for a full stack development, 6 months is enough. If you are just spending 1 hour daily, okay, if you are spending 1 hour daily for the next 6 months, full stack development, you can also complete a full stack development. And when it comes to machine learning, you can just doing the both thing, okay, because company just want, the more you learn, the more opportunity you have. Okay, so just focusing on web development as well. It's also a good opportunity, because if you have exploring AI tools, you already know that a Claude AI or a Cursor or anti-gravity, or so many tools that can building a completely full stack application without a mistake. Cloud code is so amazing. And if you are in your second year, I think when it's your final year, the cloud code or the other AI tool will be getting more better. So there is so many chances they can taking the jobs. Okay? They can taking your jobs. Okay? So I think full stack development is a good career option, but I will never know that ki full stack development is a great, because in most companies development will be getting by the AI, and it will be a basic development will be already replaced by AI. Okay? So if you're moving to the full stack development, so go heavy on backend on or to depth. That's it. ठीक है. By the way, I will just boring everyone. Is everyone boring and just like key? Are you just like it my advice? If you just like my advice, just let me know in the comment. Did you like my advice? I will be just giving the advice on the basis of my knowledge. Okay, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a very person, but I will be just try my best on the basis of my knowledge. So it's helpful for everyone who just watching the streaming session. If yes, just let me know in the comment because I like it if I can help anyone, even a one person. That's helpful for me. Mhm. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, thanks. That's make my day. Take care. As a small creator, as a learning public student, if I can help someone, it's just make like I just log in LinkedIn. I just log in LinkedIn. Okay, you are just logging LinkedIn. So I am already in LinkedIn. You can just go and follow me. Okay. And now just moving to Claude and just like कि ठीक है. If you just need any advice, just let me know in the comment. ठीक है, मैं करता रहूँगा. And here it is. Next is what we have using a utility to making a to store the data values in key values pair. Okay, so I go there and okay, Tarun, you have just said a good thing. Okay, correct are honest banda. Your English is really bad, bro. Yeah, I have a bad English, and that's why I'm using. That's why I'm choose this way to improve my communication skills. Okay, Tarun, can you just give me a few advice to improve my communications, to improve my English, by the way, as well? It's any advice for just improve my English because I will just like yeah, I have no another way to improve my communication. That's why choosing this method to just speak a lot. The more I speak, the more chances that the more chances that I can be good in English. So Tarun, if you are just watching the streaming session, I just want you to give me advice to how I can improve my English. I think this sentence correction is correct, but mostly it will be a bad grammar. So just tell me that key. What is the good method to just improve? I can just help me to improve my communications. Okay, okay, and just I simply comment that and simply comment this and hashtag include utility. Watch English movie, talk to friends and teachers in English. Okay. Yeah, I will be just using this method already. I will watch the movies. I will watch the web series. And recently, I'm watching a Breaking Bad in completely English, and that's helped me to improve कर दिया by the way. But I'll just keep flow के साथ होगा because I will just start my improving learning my improving my English in the last from the last 1 month. ठीक है? So I think if you just watch my first video, I think and this video there is so many changes and so that's key. It's okay and I will be your they it's amazing by the way. This is watching English movies and talk to friends and teachers in English. But there is any another way to just improve the grammars or sentence formation. Is it any video to just making the grammar correct or sentence formation? Because I will be just like yeah, I will understand that English, but when it's come to speak, my sentence formation is getting wrong. Very correct, very incorrect. Just like not a present and present, past, future doesn't matter. They just I just speak. Okay. Okay, it may. And this is used to creating a key values pair. So just like I have using creating a pair, create a pair, pair and just like we have to input the value. So just like the first is I will choosing a name and so the name will be a string. So it will be a string and second is I choosing int. ठीक है because I will use this for a name. ठीक है So here it is, our value will be a P1. This is our first pair that I successfully created. And now just assign the value. So I just simply give this there, and key values pair I will be just starting the string. So string I just simply mention my name, and in the int I just simply mention my age. Okay, and here it is. And now I will just simply print it. Okay, so just go to there and see out pair dot first pair. No, I think we have just need to write a p1 int. Okay, we have not declared the variable here, so it is a p1, and p1 dot first, and p1 first, and a and in the first they will return a null, in the second they will return a 21. So here it is a null, and in the second it will be written a 21. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, bro, English is not a talent. It is just a skill, so it's not problem. No, bro. Sometimes it's like you are correct. You're. I'm not disagree with your thought, but the reality in if you have getting a good opportunity and if you are not good in English communication, uh, that's so many disadvantages. If you are just preparing for interview or just like start exploring, you will realize that English is not an optional school, and I come from it's taught in school, and it comes with the years of passive practice. It cannot be learned in a month or two. Yeah, that's I'm totally agree, and I am will be. That's my old friends are talking Hindi, and so my just I will be surrounding with people who just only know Hindi. Take most of the like key talk my most of the time will I just speak that's in Hindi. Okay. And I don't have a good environment to practice it. That's why I have a very weak. I'm weak in my English, so that's the reason. But I don't use this reason as my excuse. I will just try my best to just improve it. Okay, right. Okay, and I totally agree. It will be not learning in month or two. It will be getting so many years to just improve your communications. Okay. From where you are learning DSA. I will be learning a DSA via Cloud AI. Okay. Because it will be creating a separate plan for me to studying DSA. So I'm not watching any tutorial or any courses. They will creating a roadmap, and I'm creating my own roadmap to preparing a DSA. Okay. Your favorite guy. Tarun, but it's my journey, and I will be just like if I'm not great in English speaking skills yet, but I will be just believe myself. Join Discord video call, brother. Not yet, bro. After that streaming session, currently I'm just like after that streaming session, I will be just sometimes in Sunday, then I can creating a video call as well. Okay, but from now, not right now, it's not a good time. Okay, and this is a key values pair, and it will be working successfully. Okay. And Tarun, just like he start, everyone starting is not perfect or not a good, but I'm starting late to, and I'm realizing I'm very late to focusing on my English communications to improve, but I can't nothing changed. Okay, so just like he, I will be try to improve it. That's it. There's only one thing that I can control it to start it from today. Otherwise, I don't have this opportunity. I can just go to the 10 years ago and then I will be need to focusing. And just like if you are getting from very local areas and from lower middle class or anything, so that's like you can't getting already understand that if you are just watching that if you are a student like me, you understand that if you are from some from that area, there you are most people are talking in Hindi and एवरेज पीपल सो आई कैंट एक्सपेक्ट कि वहां पे उस माहौल में यू कैन इम्प्रूव योर इंग्लिश ठीक है Read some articles. Okay, read some articles. That's read some articles. That's advice for improving English or for preparing a DSA. Just can you just tell me that key if you read some articles, it will be for DSA or English improvement. By the way, I love reading books and I oftenly read books sometimes. Sometimes, oftenly and sometimes. You already understand that my English, okay? So it's a key values pair, and the next is pair with different type. Okay, I will understand that pair with this. It is an used it's a utility for storing the key values pair, and here it is also. Okay, and vector of pairs. Vector of pairs. That's mean vector. It's an array of objects. Vector pair. That's mean I was creating an array of objects, and VP for pushback and 1 2 and printed that the output will be a 1 2. So I can just creating an array of objects. So काम करता है just simply comment this and just creating a vectors of pairs. ठीक है vectors of pairs. ठीक है vectors of pairs. Vectors of pairs. Okay. Read some articles for your English. I just started to learn web dev. Okay, I just started. Okay, that's amazing, bro. And I just want you if you are just start learning web development, just don't end it with in a mid game. ठीक है? You join the you joined it. ठीक है? तुमने if you are starting it, just don't break your consistency. ठीक है? Just flow it. ठीक है? Everyone started, but not everyone can end it. So be a guy that completed. Okay? And just creating a vector pair. So first thing I just creating a vector VEC vector and now just like creating a pair. In pair I just simply mention my two objects of like the string and the second is int. Second and variable will be a obj. ठीक है? It will be a not an obj but I will be stating to creating that like a obj. ठीक है? And कि बैक के अंदर हम कर सकते हैं we have passed the two element at the same time. Okay, got it. Yeah, here it is. And now just moving to key. First thing I just need to creating a obj and obj dot push back. And in pushback, I will simply just pass the value. The value will be a first is a string. So I just simply mention the number. And in the object, in the int, I just simply pass the age. Okay. And obj dot push back and just mention the name is John. Okay. And age is 30 or just type something. Okay. And that's I completed the two objects and now it's time to print it. So I will just simply a for loop and int I is equal to main 0 and it will be running till I is less than equal to less than. I just simply are using a less than obj dot size. ठीक है obj dot size and I plus plus and see out see out obj I and handle here it is. So that's a completely a function that will be built and see out Okay. Are you using? No, no, I am not using any type of microphone. It is an internal mic of my laptop. If I want to just how my DSA, I know I am a completely an average guy in a DSA because I will be a developer. I was spending so much time on web development. So in DSA, I am weak in my DSA. I am weak. I'm not so good in DSA. That's why I'm choosing to take a challenge of DSA. Okay. And this is an internal mic. Prism, can you just tell me that is my voice clear and is any problem during you listening? Is my voice clear or something problem? Okay, it's an object. Okay, so it is not a correct way. I just used to using a for each. So just like key element p auto p. Okay, we have an variable auto, and here we have to simply pass the obj. Okay, and this is an of our array of loop and for loop auto, and I just need to utility भी है and for loop भी है auto में साथ में की, and I just need to see out p dot fy first and obj dot first and obj dot second and enter. Okay, so यहाँ पे I have just creating an element and this is p, this is p. This is completely a new syntax. So I just need to run this code again. Okay, that's name or zone. So this is a for right a key values pair. Okay. Yes, your voice is clear, bro. Which backend language you use the most? I'm using a Node.js or Express.js. It's like Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment and Express.js is a framework. So I will be using an Express.js to most of the time for a backend. I'm a completely merge stack developer now, so I don't exploring so another backend language. I will be a good in Node and Express. Just it. Okay. And do DSA with Java, bro. Bro, you are just talking me do DSA with Java, bro. It is suicide. It is suicide for me. Bro, it's very hard. The syntax will be a Java. I will be learning a Java, and I spending a 1 week, and I realized ki Java is not for me. I don't have a potential to learning a Java. It's just like that you can simply that this is the potential. ठीक है? Where is that bottle? ठीक है? It's a completely empty. That's my potential for a Java. Bottle empty हो चुकी है, गला सूख चुका है. So I just need to fill this bottle. ठीक है? But can you check one my project? Yeah, I can check your project. You can just simply share me your project URL in my Discord server. I can just check it after that streaming session. Of course, that's amazing. I can check it, sure, bro. Okay, and I will be here. It is part two is coding practice 15 to 30 minutes, three problem. Take problem one, reverse an array, 15 minutes. Okay, now it's giving me a question of practice 50 minutes, three problem. It's like problem one. देखो You can simply say that I will be learning a vector, and they will just tell me ki you just need to spending a 30 minute on theory, and I will be give almost at least of more than 1 hour, and then they complete. Okay, so just don't believe in the GPT. Just like ki agar I have just covered in the 30 minutes, so that I don't think there is any benefit if you don't understand the topic. So here's the coding practice. Reverse an array. 15 minutes. ठीक है. So I think the streaming will be too hard already late. So we have to cover this and solve this question tomorrow streaming, because I will be just focusing ki I will just spend only 90 minutes or 2 hours, and 2 hours is 2 hours is already gone. If I just go and solve this question, I think it will be taking so much time. But I'm still, I think I just need to try at least solve one question. But just wait, is anybody who's chat? Java is not for you, but why? I don't know why people hate Java. Bro, people hate Java because the syntax is hard. If you just, the syntax will be hard and you need to write so lengthier code. That's why. That's why everyone hates Java. And there is no another way ki Java, it's not like, if you're just creating an input, ठीक है, input के लिए भी देखो ना, the syntax will be a very difficult, yeah. I think after assembly language, Java is the another language, the syntax is the hard. Python, if you learn Python, just spend 1 week on Python and then spend another week on Java. You will realize why I hate Java. You will realize why I hate Java. Okay, input and output will be a 543. So it will be just same. Tell me ki you have a reverse an array. So if I have to reverse an array, I can just simply using a loop in a just like ki I can using a loop and just decrement the value. I think that will be a good way to reverse an array. Just track it. I think I will be never solve this question. So perfect time over. Just do it. Okay. And in main, okay, and like key int ARR int ARR and 5. Hello, I just sent you link. It's blocked by system of YouTube Might. Okay, I think it's will be a you sending a link in the chat, so maybe that's why. I haven't explored any other language. So just like key, if you have to send it, just send me on Discord, bro. Okay, just join the Discord server. I can just simply, I can already pin it. Okay, pin it, pin. So you can in the chat, you can simply join the Discord server and just send me. Okay, and I will check that, of course, for you. And why I haven't explored any other. So your favorite guy, or you are a Java developer, bro. You are a Java developer. If you are a Java developer, just let me know in the comment. You are a Java developer, no? ठीक है. 4 and I started from okay BRR dot length, and it will be moving until the I will be 0 and I minus minus and 4 नहीं C out BRR I and your dot size नहीं होता क्या? I just need to check it. Is I have any chat? I haven't explored any other language. I am learning alongside with web dev. I am still new to it. Okay, you are still new in it. That's amazing. Okay, so you are just learning. Okay, you are learning a web dev. So you are also learning Stack. You are learning Stack, bro. This this will be simply give a completely array. Okay, okay. And now I just moving to reverse करना है ना. So I just simply creating another for loop and int I starting from arr dot size. ठीक है. I have written a right correct code, but still it's give me an error. Key expression will be I just need to copy this, not a copy this entire code, copy this only, and go to that online compiler. Go to that online compiler, and here it is. A simply go there and paste that code and run it, and let's see what the output is. Error dot size is wrong. So what that exactly we have used in CPP? Okay, you have to simply write another thing, just like okay, not a proper month, just JS and React for frontend and Java Spring Boot for backend. Okay, that's a very deadly combination. That's amazing, by the way. You can also choose this combination. That's amazing combination, but you have to just practice a lot, okay? Because I know that the syntax will be a Spring Boot and Java. It's a little slightly harder than merge stack. So that's amazing. You learn the Java and as well, but it depends on your choice. Okay. If you are targeting a good company, just like a product-based company, Java will be if you getting a good job. Okay, Java openings will be a less, not so much like a month stack, but if you are becoming a Java developer, the packages are very higher rather than a month stack developer, a entry-level month stack developer. So here it is an expression. So why it's giving an error? I just simply copy this code and ask the GPT what is and exactly happened in this code. Okay, we have getting a 83 votes. Okay, and 15 likes. That's amazing. By the way, who's anybody who just watching me? Who's there is anyone who just watching me first time and watching the first time that streaming session? If you want to size automatically size of ARR, okay. So I just need to using a size of and here is ARR. Okay. What's is giving me a divided sign? I think एक काम करता सबसे बेस्ट. I will be just creating a let leng tier length and it will be just simply give me a size of array or a size of error 0. And I think now I don't facing any error. Still error. Length was not declared in their scope. अरे let नहीं है. It's not a JavaScript. It's a CPP. Let's run this code again. And here is the output. So एक काम करते हैं. I just need to after that see out handle. See out handle. And now let's run this code again. Okay. So the array will be successfully reversed. Chicken. Me. Okay. Hello, bro. Oh, you are watching the first time, bro. Hello, bro. can you tell me how to develop logic building? Because I am getting lot of trouble in it. You have to just improve your logical building. So just focusing on because the best resources. If I want to give you the best resources, and if you have a time, go on which resources? Free code camp. They will be just creating an entire 100 to 200 questions for a like build logical building or a problem solving by the JavaScript. So you can just go and explore that resources because if you have to strong your logical building, just start from the completely entry and a basic level. You already know that I will be just simply reversing an array. This is a very basic question. Just start from basic and just making harder or slightly easy to medium or a hard. That's it. Okay. And just logic may you have to just facing problem logic. So solve one question by watching tutorial and solve the another question like from that. Just that's like suppose if it's an array, I just simply reverse it. In the next, you can choose make the cube of an entire element of array. So just need to focus on start from basic. Okay. I am favorite guy. Oh, you are favorite guy. By the way, what's your favorite guy? What's your name? I am new, I guess. Ah, you are new. I will watch your name first time. Your favorite guy. That's your username is simply amazing. Your favorite guy. Okay, so this will be a cover, and I think I just need to go Claude, and here I can see that the first question will be successfully completed, and this is the second question, and I will be starting the another from the tomorrow because from for today just like 2 hour more than 2 hours streaming is enough. Take care. And by the way, I will just go and fill this water bottle because my throat is getting completely soup to that. Okay, so I just go to there and fill this water bottle. Okay, so if you have any question, let me know in the comment section because the purpose of streaming session is completed, and now I'm just here to talk. If you have any question, just let me know in the comment because I will be back chat in few minutes. My GitHub profile. Okay, you want ki I will check your GitHub profile. So where? So what is your username? Just mention your username of your GitHub profile, and I will see your GitHub account. Okay, and just like keep bro. But a proper just take care. You know, bro, can you tell me I keep getting a lot of trouble. They don't have. Can you write the source name you just mentioned? the source name. Okay, just you just watching the simulation. I will just show you. Here is a free code camp. Okay, and when you click on this, okay, if just spending so much time on this when you have lot of time, okay, because there is so many things now. You start getting free, and here is the question is. देखो, here is a coding interview prep, and when you click on this and start learning, you can simply see that it will be so I think not only that it is a completely data structure, no? No, no, JavaScript का questions का है. I think we have a JavaScript questions also. Where is JavaScript front-end library JavaScript certification? And in the JavaScript certification, I think it's an completely for where it is. I will see that key it will be creating a completely for a logical. So let's remove it. Go to today's challenge, and this is for questions. So by the way, if you have just preparing for improve a logical buildings and skills, so I think you need to explore the free code camp. It is a good, but if you go to the coding interview prep, they will creating a coding interview prep. ठीक है, you can explore this as well. ठीक है, data structure के लिए they have just creating so many resources, but it is for completely data structure. If you are completely new, you are struggling to solve this question. You are I facing the problem. Also think solving. ठीक है, so just wait and the best resources if you just want ki I think you are you comfortable with Hindi, bro? Are you comfortable with Hindi? Okay, that's it. You have creating a just तुमने I think you have just creating your account in it's yeah it's most recent and you are just creating updated 8 minute ago and this is a daily and I simply go to there. I have create version to do application of work. ठीक है, this is your ठीक है name. I simply enter that name, enter space, and here is a to-do list. Okay, that's amazing project. It's just like help for documenting the journey. It's like creating a to-dos or just like key go live and learn vector. Okay, and just simply add this and successfully created and daily vlog may I can just what write what went well, what you learned, and any reflection. That's amazing. And once I click on this, it will be right and don't do it. It will be just used to quick the bad habits. And here you can simply your plant your seeds. So add a goal. That's amazing. That's a very amazing project, by the way. That's amazing project to just amazing project. That's why. Okay. For a daily tracking. And if you are just person who is learning a coding now, so I think that's a good tool. You can just explore to make just your progress. Okay. By the way, it's a project, but if you have to just like matlab, we have a notion like template where we have to just track everything. But if you're just building that project, by the way, which technology are you used to build this project? And this completely project is built by completely by your or you had using a AI also. Or you using an AI or another tool to build this project? Yeah, bro. Can you just tell me that? Learn AI machine learning. Let's AI and machine learning, it's a good career option by the way. Let's देखो, I just want a one question is in if you have if I want to just go in the domain of AI, should I just need I have a good I need to good in maths because I am very not so good in math. I'm an average student in average in math. So should be so can you just tell me that if I have to just starting an AI and machine learning, so should I need to be a good in mathematics? Or if I am not good in mathematics, I can still choose an AI and machine learning because my development is completed once I just getting a job AI engineer for overview. For overview, just like amazing project, bro. I just see it and I use it as well. Okay, and it's a completely new day and reminder. By the way, you have not mentioned it. If I will simply refresh it, they still it. Okay, तो cache भी clear नहीं होता. You have just mentioned the local storage. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing for our productivity. ठीक है. Okay, thanks for subscribe. And by the way, Rufo, I am a BCA student who just doing a BCA from a distance college. Okay, I have not come from a very great college, and my college is university is my IGNU. Okay, I'm doing a BCA from IGNU, the worst and सबसे if you are just like बहुत बेकार यूनिवर्सिटी है ठीक है आखिरी तक समझ आ गया एंड आई विल बी यूनिवर्सिटी यूनू है कॉलेज भी वही है डिस्टेंस कॉलेज है सो जस्ट लाइक कि आई विल बी गो एक दिन गया था उसके बाद मैं गया ही नहीं बिकॉज टीचर से ज्यादा मुझे आता है ऐसा लगता है मुझे कभी कभी वहाँ के इग्नू के टीचर्स के मुताबिक ठीक है आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट वेरी बिग प्रोफेसर्स ठीक है अच्छे वाले बट ठीक है मतलब प्रज्ञा बाय द वे यू आर अ बीटेक स्टूडेंट और अ बीसी स्टूडेंट यू आर अ बीटेक और अ बीसी स्टूडेंट यू आर अ बीटेक और अ बीसी स्टूडेंट जस्ट लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट आर यू अ बीटेक और अ बीसी स्टूडेंट is anybody who just have any or another exciting project so I can just review the projects? And editing, what by the way, you don't mention your name. Can you just write your name? By the way, you have just mentioned in the GitHub repo or not? Okay, you have not mentioned your name even on a GitHub repo. Shoot, what is your name exactly? Can you just let me know your name? Hmm. यार मैं मेटोलॉजिकल इंजीनियरिंग में पीएचडी हूँ साथ में पाइथन सीख रहा हूँ प्रोफेसर हूँ प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी ओह ब्रो दैट्स अमेजिंग यार कि मतलब आई विल बी जस्ट फीलिंग वेरी ग्रेट कि a professor can watch my streaming session. You are a professor and you are doing a PhD in a metallurgical engineering. So you are amazing, bro. That's you are doing a and you are just like my brother. तुम बड़े भैया जैसे मैं मुझे लगता है you are just from my age PhD कर रखे आपने. And by the way, you are learning. You are a professor in private university. So can you just you have doing a PhD. So that's mean you are good in learning and studying. So can you just give me a few advice for just like for a students or a beginner or who just start their learning journey so they can just learning faster or a very great way to just improve self. That's like you are doing a PhD. That's mean you are amazing. You are already doing so well in your career, and that's mean I think you have it's enough to you can say that I'm successful. By the way, in which college you are a professor? In from which college? And where are you from? PhD कर लिया यार तुमने PhD is not a very small word PhD you are doing a PhD में I think you are PhD करना भी एक अलग ही बात है मेरे एक फ्रेंड है जो कि वो उसको भी PhD करनी है उसको जाना है रिसर्च में एंड दे आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर अ गेट एंड उसने ऑलरेडी निकाल भी चुका है वो एंड इसको भी एज अ वही प्रोफेसर वगैरह बनना है. बट जस्ट कैन यू जस्ट प्रज्ञा ना, योर नेम इज प्रज्ञा, योर प्रज्ञा आनंद अंदान बंजारे बंजरे. Okay. That some surname is literally sort of tricky, but it's okay. Banjari. So can you just give me just few advice to just you are doing a PhD, that's mean you are good in learnings, good in learning, है ना? You are good in adopt things quickly. One more project. There, thank you for review. Okay, thanks for reviewing, ठीक है? Bro, you are learning a Python and you are a professor. So why are you just if you are still a professor in a university, why? So why आप मतलब why you just need to learning a Python? मतलब आप अगर आप ऑलरेडी प्रोफेसर हो so you are still need to learning a new thing or you are just learning for you have to just explore more. Oh bro, you are just like you have to just watch that one entire project again. I can just check that entire project in the next review lecture, ठीक है? For that, for today, it's enough, है ना? And you can just simply mention your name. So I can just like key and title and your favorite guy. You don't mention your name, bro. Why you don't mention your name in the comments? Should I remember your name next time? And by the way, however, the purpose of that streaming session will be done. And I will be just worried ki if you have any questions, so you can ask me. And if you don't have any question right now, you can just simply join my Discord server and ask me any question. And if you have to discuss something about any new thing, you can just go to the Discord server and just chat it. Okay? Because we have to try to build community where we can grow together. We can grow. That's it. Okay? That's it. Not that shit, that's it. ठीक है, that's like कि काफी ज्यादा बोल लिया, so struggling to speak सड़ा, ठीक है, थक चुका हूँ. And I will be just like कि for today's that's is enough for the streaming session, and I will be continue to the next part from the tomorrow, and this is our first part. And if you are just enjoy that streaming session, just like that video and subscribe my YouTube channel for a daily updation. And ठीक है, and I just want ki if you have any advice or anything, just you can the chat will be open for forever and the Discord will be open forever. So you can simply go and just chat it. And if you have any question, you can follow me on the Instagram, on a LinkedIn or Telegram. I don't mention a Telegram. Discord and Instagram is enough. And if you have also follow me on the LinkedIn if you have any question. Okay. And from where you have learned. Oh, bro, sorry, bro. I forget your message. Sorry for that. Okay, देखो I if you are enjoying learning by English channel or Hindi channel. Can you just your favorite guys suggest me give me that one answer. So on the basis of that, I will give you very best resources on the basis of that. I am using Python for web scripting and gathering knowledge and data set on my project. Okay, you are just learning web scraping and gathering knowledge and data set on my projects. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. देखो, if just like you are doing this, your PhD is completed, but you are still learning on new skills or new technical skills, just like Kana. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. And after that, you have just learning a web scripting and data set की अपने project, अपने subject के लिए. So can you just tell me that which subject are you teach? By the way, क्या subject पढ़ते हो? Hindi is best. Okay. So Shivam Kumar, Hindi is best. Oh, okay, so Hindi for best. Okay, I will just agree with Hindi is the best. But it just like it's depend on ki which person want to learn any language. Okay, if you are comfortable with Hindi, I will just give you the best YouTube channel that I will follow for a backend learning. But I think if you just learning a front end from that side, I think that's also good. So I will just show you that YouTube channel and the channel name is Virtual Code. ठीक है, it's a free promotion of that YouTube channel. Okay, but just like if a person is doing a great thing, so देखो it is a virtual YouTube channel and the subscriber is less, but if you just go to that YouTube channel, it will be creating a course of completely web development course, and I'm learning backend from there. You can also see that I completed that video, and currently I'm learning a Next.js from that YouTube channel, and I'm spending a 30 to 40 minute lecture every single day. So that you can see that I will be learning the backend from that channel. Okay. So you can follow this YouTube channel. If you already just first thing, it will creating a 9-hour video and 10-hour video on a JavaScript. You spend so much time on JavaScript, but don't need to spend too much time on CSS or HTML only. Okay. And that's you can follow that playlist for becoming a good month stack developer. And just spending of 1 hour daily and just target yourself कि I will be completely at least a 1 hour of lecture, because I know that it's not possible if you just 1 hour भी complete करने में you have to just need कम से कम आपको 3 घंटे 2.5 घंटे लगेंगे. ठीक है. So you have to just focusing that channel. ठीक है. That's enough to becoming a good in development. ठीक है. Or they will creating a free notes also. सो लर्निंग अ डेवलपमेंट फ्रॉम दिस यूट्यूब चैनल क्रेजिंग. ठीक है, काफी हिंदी में और काफी सिंपल लैंग्वेज में पढ़ा रखा है. एंड इफ यू लर्निंग फ्रॉम इन इंग्लिश, सो यू कैन जस्ट फॉलो द जावास्क्रिप्ट मास्टरी. दैट्स ऑल्सो ग्रेट चैनल. Or a code evolution, that's an also channel for learning development from in English. So but if you have know that Hindi में अगर समझ आता है, so just follow this course. ठीक है, learn development from that playlist. I will literally it's amazing, because it will be a focusing on that कि जितना enough हो उतना पढ़ो and उसका project बनाओ. And this is the exactly thing, you don't need to just learning everything. My research area is friction state welding. Okay, it's a friction state welding. Okay. By the way, I will not I will not know the what is a friction stir welding process, but I will just after once I just after this streaming session I will be just focusing on what is that exactly. ठीक है? I will just not learning this thing, but I will just check that कि what it exactly is. Okay, and you are just teacher and भाई इंटर्नशिप के लिए कितना पाइथन आना चाहिए? उतना पाइथन आना चाहिए जितने में तुम इंटरव्यू निकाल दो. दैट्स इट. ठीक है. इंटरव्यू कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि तुमसे कभी वो पूछ लेंगे शायद तुम्हें नहीं आता हो. तुम हार्ड पढ़ के जाओ, इजी पढ़ के जाओ, कुछ भी पूछ लेते हैं. तो जस्ट लाइक कि पाइथन तुम्हें ठीक-ठाक आती है, ठीक है. कोर्सिया कैसा है? कोर्सेरा फॉर जस्ट लाइक कंप्लीटिंग अ कोर्स. ये जो कोर्स है मतलब यू आर जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस यूट्यूब प्लेलिस्ट. बाय द वे भी जिम जाने का भी टाइम हो गया है. अभी मैं कुछ खाऊँगा और सीधा भागूँगा जिम की तरफ. बाकी जस्ट लाइक कि ब्रो यू आर जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट अ कोर्स कि कैसा कोर्स मतलब आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड दैट. So I hope just like I think I just need to close that simulation because we have already getting a more than 2.2 मतलब 2 hour 37 minutes. ठीक है. So for that for today it's enough. ठीक है. I am learning a JS from Prashant sir. Prashant sir is also a great teacher from for learning. प्रशांत सर तो शायद एक वो भी है जो शायद वो पढ़ाते हैं 10th 12th का. कहीं तुम उन प्रशांत सर की तो बात नहीं कर रहे? आई थिंक कि दूसरे प्रशांत सर है या फिर मैं इनको शायद जानता हूँ. शुड आई जस्ट गो टू देयर एंड यूट्यूब. ठीक है. I will be just finish that swimming session in 6:15. ठीक है. 7 minutes left. After that, I will be just Prashant sir. Yes. Okay, this is Prashant sir. Okay. I think it's a brother from who's just teaching a वो गेट का प्रिपरेशन करवाता है. Okay, that's a also amazing channel for learning JS. बाकी मैंने एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया, तुम कर सकते हो. Coursera. अच्छा, okay. That's why I'm just like Coursera था. Coursera is very great for just like a certification. You just don't Coursera में ये है ना तुम्हें ज़्यादा ट्यूटोरियल्स वगैरह में ज़्यादा ट्यूटोरियल देखने में पड़ता नहीं है. बेसिक से असेसमेंट होते हैं 7 करो अच्छा रहता है. बाय द वे Coursera इज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन टू लर्निंग, बट मोस्टली ना वही अब पैसे देने पड़ते हैं तो मोस्टली स्टूडेंट जो होते हैं वो स्पेंड नहीं करना चाहते मनी करने में. तो फ्री में तुम कर सकते हो. Coursera बढ़िया है. Coursera पे तो मतलब ये है कि जो शायद जो कोर्स तुम्हें यूट्यूब पे ना मिले वो तुम्हें Coursera पे मिल जाएगा. बट जस्ट लाइक कि अगर तुम रिसोर्सेज ढूंढना, तुम्हें रिसोर्सेज ढूंढना भी आना चाहिए. अगर तुम्हें इफ यू नो कि अच्छे रिसोर्सेज कैसे मिलते हैं, तुम्हें ढूंढना आना चाहिए. तुम्हें ना फ्री में भी अच्छे रिसोर्सेज मिल जाते हैं. फ्री में बस वो नहीं आता फोकस कि भाई साहब अभी आधा, जैसे मैं भी सही बताऊं, मैंने मैंने भी 2-3 कोर्स परचेज कर रखे हैं. आधा आधा अधूरा किया एंड देन वेल मूविंग टू अनदर. यही चीज है. सो जस्ट जस्ट टारगेट वन कोर्स एंड जस्ट पहले उसको कंप्लीट करो एंड देन मूविंग टू अनदर। एंड आई ऑलरेडी नो दैट थिंग्स। देखो देखो पता है क्या है, जब तक तुम कोर्स कंप्लीट नहीं करोगे तो फिर वही अपना स्टार्टिंग से बेसिक से स्टार्ट करोगे, और बेसिक से स्टार्ट करते करते पूरा टाइम निकल जाएगा। लाइक मी, मैंने मैंने गलती करी है अभी 1.5 साल पहले। बट आई विल नाउ कि अब मैं सिंपली फोकस करता हूँ, एक कोर्स लिया उसको पहले फ्लो में करो। अभी जस्ट लाइक मैंने वो यूट्यूब चैनल में तुम्हें सजेस्ट किया, अभी लास्ट मैंने 2 महीने के अंदर मतलब खाली उसी से वीडियो देख रहा हूँ, बैकएंड पूरा पढ़ लिया, अच्छे से समझ भी आ गया। अब वही बात है, थोड़ा रिवीजन करते रहना पड़ता है, बिकॉज यू ऑलरेडी नो दैट कि इफ you don't practice, you will forget it, so that's why I am will choose, ठीक है। And by the way I think it's time to leave. Should is if you have any questions, just ask me in the chat, okay? And because I will be just disconnect this stream session in the next 5 minutes, okay? And make sure you can like and subscribe that video, ठीक है। Like subscribe आ जाता है, ठीक है। Best tutorial for pandas I have in by I'm gonna learn Java. Yeah, your favorite guy. Just go and learn JS. That's a good decision. ठीक है भाई। API, you have to just study. You need to just like कि API कहाँ से पढ़ूं? Bro, API is just like an application programming interface, and API is just like कि if you have learning of front-end development. So if you know the already React, so you just go to that server and just extract the data from there. Simple. And कि तुम्हें API पढ़ना है, API तो बनाते हैं bro। एपीआई पढ़ना क्या है? एप्लीकेशन प्रोग्रामिंग इंटरफेस है। एपीआई बनाते कैसे, पोस्ट कैसे करते हैं, एचटीटीपी मेथड्स कैसे होते हैं, एपीआई का तुम्हें पढ़ना है ना, बैकएंड तुमने पढ़ रखी है। इफ यू नो द बैकएंड, अगर तुमने बैकएंड पढ़ रखी है तो तब तुम एपीआई में घुसना। फ्रंट एंड में मतलब अभी एपीआई का उतना ना पढ़ोगे तो उतना अच्छे से समझ नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि बस वही है तुम्हें कि एपीआई कॉल करी और हो गया, ठीक है। तो उसमें वही रहेगा। आई हैव गेटिंग अ 104 votes for yes, but I have getting only 20 likes. Seriously? Only 19 likes for them, not even 20. I will just expect you to at least take it. And still, if anybody has any questions, just let me know. Or you can just, I just want to join the Discord server, because sometimes I know that ki I'm a student and I'm in a final year, and sometimes I'm lacking in my knowledge. ठीक है, कुछ कुछ चीजों में हो सकता है कि मुझे पता ना हो, but if you join that server, there's a beneficial कि यहाँ पे अभी देखो कि bro, I just like कि Pragyana, you can join my Discord server, and you are a PhD. You are doing a PhD, so I think if someone is taking advice from you, so तुम्हारे पास ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस है, ज्यादा नॉलेज है कुछ चीजों में, so just like कि वो क्या पता किसी के काम आ जाए, तो जस्ट ज्वाइन द डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर और किसी की हेल्प कर सकते हो, ठीक है। एंड डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर सबके लिए खुला हुआ है, ठीक है। ये जैसे डाउट्स है ना, वो डाउट्स को खत्म करने के लिए वो खुला है डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर, ठीक है। दैट्स इट, ओके। एंड okay, I'm getting a 20 likes. Oh, someone like my stream. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Okay. API, just like if you have to learn from API, go to any chat model and just ask, teach me an API as a kid. Just it. You can just write this type of question, Shivam Kumar. API हम बनाते हैं जब हम बैकएंड पढ़ते हैं। So इतना मत समझो कि API क्या होता है, उतना कुछ है नहीं API। एपीआई बनानी होती है, और एपीआई पे हम रिक्वेस्ट भेजते हैं, और रिक्वेस्ट के बेसिस पे हमें जो एपीआई है वो रिस्पॉन्स भेजती है। इट इज लाइक योर वेटर, ठीक है। वेटर, तुम टेबल पे बैठे हो खाना खाने के लिए, और रेस्ट और जो किचन है उसमें बन रहा है खाना, ठीक है। अब जो बैठा हुआ है उसको चाहिए खाना, तो जो बीच में होता है ना वेटर, वो है एपीआई, जो कि किचन से खाना लाता है और उसको सर्व करता है। दैट इज एन एपीआई, सिंपल। सबसे सिंपल एग्जांपल है, इन अ वेरी, मैंने हिंदी में बताया तुम्हें, यू आर जस्ट लाइक कि तुम समझ पाओ अच्छे से, ठीक है। So okay, so I'm just like 14, and I just leave that streaming session. Bye bye, take care, and I'm just because I have got to gym. If I have if today is Sunday, I will be just still streaming session. But today is I have to go to gym and I just preparing for arms. ठीक है, ठीक ठाक बॉडी बन चुकी है थोड़ी बहुत। समटाइम्स बात करेंगे इस पे भी, ठीक है। बट फॉर टुडे इट्स इनफ, एंड आई सिंपली जस्ट डिस्कनेक्ट दिस स्ट्रीमिंग सेशन एंड आई गो लाइव ऑन tomorrow, ठीक है। एंड यू कैन जॉइन द डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर बिकॉज आई विल बी जस्ट अनाउंसिंग व्हेन आई गो लाइव। So thanks for just watching the streaming session, and like make that hit the like button, subscribe that YouTube channel, and join the Discord server. And that's it. Thanks for joining the streaming session. Okay, I have question how to run Python code in a website. If you have to run a Python code in a website, just go to online compiler And if you are just making a online compiler, so for that you have to just study how to build a compiler. Okay. You guys just need to run a online Python compiler and you can just run it. Okay. And if any other question, just ask me in the comment section. Okay. And bye bye. Take care and just do coding because there is no another way. And just don't break your consistency. Okay. This is the motivation for today. And bye bye. Didi.